Yerp. Damn, nigga, 20 songs? Shit. God damn. J Todd, what's good, dog? What's the word, B? Happy Friday, sir. Let's drop a bomb for Todd. Welcome back. Welcome back. We on our back-to-back nights tonight. I know I'm a little late to the party tonight. My bad, my bad. But you know, I had to try to get a little workout on and shit, man. I had to do a little workout. What up, Noah? What's popping, King? How we doing, buddy? How we doing, dog? How's the word? What's the word? We gonna get started in a minute. I got a couple of album reactions here, as y'all see from the thumbnail. You know what I mean? We gonna get some random. We gonna get some token, man. I'm gonna do the little Ti stuff off the rip. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that too. What happened? You ain't. What up, Ashley? What happened? You ain't share. You ain't share my shit. You ain't share my shit today. Ash told me to send it to you, and you ain't share nothing. What happened? What up, Serge? I feel bamboozled. I feel hoodwinked. I feel hoodwinked out here. Welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. We're gonna get started in just a second. We're gonna get started. We're just gonna let this rock for a second.
Performing now together, ladies and gentlemen, Eminem and Jay-Z. All right, folks.
What you're about to witness, New York City, Detroit, history. Put your hands together.
Let me get my sounds right.
You can't keep
Let me get my sounds right.
Yeah. You can't keep getting away with it. The music, or do you just skim through it? See, I'm influenced by the ghetto you ruined. The same dude you gave nothing. I made something do it. I give you the news with a twist. Just his ghetto point of view. The renegade, you've been afraid. I penetrate pop culture, bring them a lot closer to the block when they pop toasters and they live with their moms. Got drop ropers, don't watch robberies. Yeah, they crotched over. Mommy's knocked
That's
up,
good,
'cause
Serge.
she
That's
wasn't
good.
washed over. Knocked down
We ain't
by
about to talk about Gert-worthy things over here, man. I came back from the live, man. We gonna leave it at that. I'm glad you did, but we ain't about to turn this into a talk about Goat-worthy live today. That was a one and done situation. I'm glad you was able to let bygones be bygones or whatever that was. But we all set on that type of conversation. We gonna have good vibes and good music today. You feel me? Jay did sound better on this. This is just my little warm up. What up, Cindy? How we doing? M still sounds good on this. Jay did sound a lot better on this than he did when I heard him the other day. Thank you, just Todd. Thank you, Todd. Where'd you send it to, Ashley? I thought you was gonna put it on Instagram. That's what I thought you meant, Bob, when you said you was gonna share it. That's why I was saying I feel bamboozled. I sent you the story. We will get it started in just a moment. Don't worry, we're definitely doing the albums.
I had to hustle my back to the wall, ashy knuckles, pockets filled with not a cent, not a thing, lot of innocent low
Wow,
suckers,
Diddy.
project
Wow.
gotta pay rent, bring dollars in, bottle bodega, iron under my coat, feeling brave with two rag, wrapping my waist up, pockets full of hope. Do not step to me, I'm awkward, I box lefty, I'm off to my pops left.
I see, I see.
Wasn't home.
I see, I see.
Especially on nights, I bought something home to quiet the stomach.
Well, either way, I still appreciate it, Ashley. I still appreciate it.
Only raising greener, raising my fingers to critic, raising my head to the sky. Big, we did it, more time before I die. No lie, just know I chose my own fate. I drove by the fork in the road and went straight. See, I'm a poet, this I'm a regular modern day Shakespeare. Jesus Christ, the King.
Big facts, Cindy. Way too short. Way too short for that. Let people do them. No need to bring all that over here. I was glad that I returned and got caught up on the news and information, but you know, I ain't really been plugged into homie stuff for a while. We've disconnected and unplugged from each other, which is okay. So, facts, Noah, leave it in the dirt, man. Let it be where it's gonna be. That was good. That wasn't as bad as people tried to make it seem.
How about this? Nice job. This is all you want. Nice job.
All right, all right. Enough of that. Enough of that. I just wanted to just warm up, ease into it, and see how many people were sliding in this real quick. Drop a bomb ski for everybody in the chat today. What up? What up? What up? Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. How's everybody living today? What's the word? What's the word? How y'all liking the Rent album so far? How y'all liking the Rent album? It's sounding good. Everything's good. Y'all like it? Y'all love it? Y'all hate it? I know a lot of y'all love it though. What up, Doe? I ain't seen that name in a minute. What up, Doski? What's the word, Brody? How we living over there, bruh? I know we've been chatting, but I ain't seen that name in a long time, man. I ain't seen that name in a long time. It's a good thing to see a name, man. Feels good to see familiar faces. But let's get right into it, y'all. Let's get right into this shit, man. We got the Ren Chris Webby album. It's Asylum. I don't know what's going on here and why I don't have the playlist set up the way I wanted it to. But we got Asylum, y'all. We got Asylum. 15 songs. The highly anticipated album. Uh let's see. There's some songs we haven't heard, and there's some songs that we've heard. I took a little pause on what I wanted to react to. Cause like for me, I feel like when I do album reactions, I don't want to hear every single song or half the songs when they drop. Cause like, you know, it kind of takes away not the enjoyment, but it takes away the feel and the freshness of the album. So I think I reacted to about 3 or 4 songs off of this album, but it's Asylum, Chris Webby and Ren collab album. We got the first song, which is Madhouse. Then we got Instigator. We got Neurodivergent, Down the Road, Bad Company, Asylum, Me and My Monster. I like that sound of that right there. Smoking Gun, Tarantula, Mason Jar. Sounds like some weed things, maybe some food things too, but sounds like some weed things. I associate mason jars with weed. Silence, Dr. Mayers, Caskets, End of the World, and the last song on this album is called Lunatic. And you know what I'm liking about this album? You know, I make these observations, and they never really miss. You know, Ren and Chris Webby did it. You know what I'm saying? They did it. They're giving us songs over 3 minutes, which is a stellar thing for me. You know what I'm saying? That's a big plus for me. I love when they give me more than 3 minutes. Like I always complain about songs that are 2 minutes or less. Uh, I like the order of these songs. So obviously we've heard track 2 and 3 and 4. Um, and I also heard Caskets. So I've only heard 4 songs on here, which once again I know they released a few other songs on here, but I didn't want to ruin the feel of the album, so I had to take a break. I was like, but I also didn't know how many songs were gonna be on this album. So if it was gonna be like 7 songs that I was gonna hear, that's half the album. That takes away the freshness of the album. It takes away like just that feel. And I like the fresh feel. You know what I'm saying? I like to open up the package and be like, all right, word, what are we getting into? So I stopped at 4. I'm not even gonna lie. Same with Token. Like Token gave me like 4 or 5 songs, you know what I'm saying? I ain't react to those because I was like, I know your album's coming now, so I'm not even gonna try to spoil it no more. I don't like getting spoiled. I like being surprised and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So we're definitely gonna enjoy this album. So let's drop a bomb for Rennie Chris Revy here. You know what I'm saying? Let's drop a bomb. It's been a minute since I've been on a microphone checker. You know what I mean? I pop up every now and then, but I got content of old, so you're getting a fresh feel and fresh content right now. What are we saying in the chat real quick? G Mackin. Oh yes, you G Mackin? Okay, okay. I love to hear it. I love to hear it. What up, IDEO? Barely. How we doing? That feels like a new face. How we doing tonight? Let's give a shout out to you. I feel like I haven't seen that name before, so I'll drop a bomb for you as well too. Who invited? Oh, that's Mel. That's Mel. She changed her whole name. I was like, I don't know who that is, but it's Mel. I know who Mel is. What up, Mel? It's popping, Mel. Long time no see. Long time no see. Glad to see everybody in the chat. Familiar faces on top of that. Very familiar faces. I like it. I like it. I like it. But we're gonna hop right into it, man. Y'all know how I do with albums, man. You know, we don't break down bars and do all that crazy stuff, man. We vibe out. We talk about things when necessary, but it's not gonna be a crazy breakdown of it unless it's warranted because we still want to vibe to the album. So here we go, wasting no time. We got visuals here, it looks like too. So the intro to this album, Asylum, is Madhouse, y'all. It's Madhouse. Are you ready for Chris and Webby to do it? Because Webby did it. We ready for the story? I think I am. Woo-hoo. They're escaping from the asylum.
Attention all inpatients. There's been an escape. Everyone back to your fucking cells now.
Yeah. See, me and Ren came to bring the place down. Off in this madhouse, I make my way round. My marbles all gone, they lost and ain't found. This rubber room's home, the hall's my playground. We them loony bin prisoners full of piss and the vinegar and plans to make it up the perimeter. So I left the guard's throat slit to steal his outfit and slipped away quick and dipped out with the visitors. With the visitor, past the guards by.
Damn, we got a murder scene and them escaping right now. What is going on? They pissing on the walls. They are loony. They are loony to the max.
Piss and the vinegar and plans to make it up the perimeter. So I left the guard's throat slit to steal his outfit and slipped away quick and dipped out with the visitors. With the visitor, past the guards bypass alarms, master class escape artist flipping the light switch.
Okay, Red.
It's sick boy in the web, real twisted kids that grew up to misfits, but shocks the shoe fits, so we cook up hits for bad lunatics. Cause a sick world needs some sick music, and the sick boy Webby we do produce it.
All guards report
Webby did it.
now. This is not a fucking drill.
So everybody gather round.
Okay.
It's
It's the greatest show in town. I heard this at the end of one of their songs.
And when the voices get too loud, just come on down.
Just come on down.
trapped in the cell inside of myself. So bar for bar, I outbar, bar low health. I feel nothing, I just wanna feel something. Let me demonstrate my method of spontaneous combustion. I'm busting, concussed with adrenaline rush.
Yo, Ren is rapping on this a little bit too, man, with the busting and busting and cussing and cussing. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing right now. He's doing his
Side of
thing.
myself, so bar for bar, I outbar, bar low health. I feel nothing, I just wanna feel something. Let me demonstrate my method of spontaneous combustion. I'm busting, concussed with adrenaline rushing. Pick up the whole raw bench press like it's nothing. Fuck 'em. Struck up a cut, head bottom. Where's the buttons on this straight jacket, Webby?
We them loose screwed impatience. We twisted impatient, gifted with skills, afflicted with greatness. Both a bit sick and shit is contagious. That's why we're locked in cells down in the basement. And they ain't never seen no kind of shit like Brandon Webby did it. All you other rappers gotta find a way to level with it. Someone crack a window, we about to let the devil in it. Cause we don't run from the madness, we revel in it.
Run for your fucking
lives.
Then take it over!
It's the greatest show in town. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's the greatest show in town.
And when the voices get too loud, just come on down.
Come on down.
Well, I'm the king of prescriptions, a compound pharmacy. So place your bets, what side effects will you get? It's a mystery.
The doctor says he'll cure me with all these magic pills. They say these meds gon' fix my head, but I don't think they will.
Yeah, I still qualify as mentally ill.
Me too, get the meds and I'll snort them with the bill.
Web chill, you gotta stop acting like a heathen. Plus you know the shit'll hit harder if you eat them.
Either way it's cool, Ran, really I don't give a fuck. Let's run amok till they lock us back up.
Fuck that, bad luck, cause I'm fast as fuck, no catching up. They won't see me back in
I
court.
heard that. Fuck it, I'm lost, my mind's manic. Fried frantic, I'm cooked, the slag and dynamic.
It's the world burns, fuck it, we're doing it live, damn it.
Till we go down like the band on the Titanic.
That was crazy. That's a hell of an intro. That is one hell of an intro. Welcome to the greatest show in town. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. So, that's one hell of an intro for one. We definitely got to say that. I love the flow patterns that they both had and how they kind of bounced off each other. Pause. The way that they were flowing off each other and just kind of having that chemistry. I don't know why I hit the fall button, but that chemistry that they have is just unmatched. You know what I mean? They sound real good together. This goes back to that song when I first heard them together, where I was like, "This is incredible." And I can't remember what the song is because that was like last year and shit. But it's something I like hearing. Now, what I'm gonna rate that song in an intro, it's about how you start too. It's about how you start. I will rank that about an 8. Sorry. I'm doing out of 10. I do things out of 5 over here, but I do the whole album out of 10. But first song out of 5, I'm gonna get out about 4 couches. I'm gonna get out 4 couches, man. The beat was good, the instruments was good, man, and just the way that they kind of just flowed together was just once again, one hell of a way to start. One hell of a way to start. I'm here for that, man. Now the next song we're getting into, yeah, definitely baggage. It was definitely baggage, Ashley. Definitely baggage. That was definitely the song, 100%. So yeah, I give that about a 4. I'm giving that about a 4 right now. So that's one down, 14 to go. Now the next song we're getting into is Instigator. Now I believe I've heard Instigator because there's about to be 3 tracks straight that we've heard and reacted to already. But seeing it in order on how they place the records together, you know what I'm saying, in this album, I'm excited to see how that's going to unfold right now and like see if they kind of fall in place with the story that they're trying to tell.
Sell $1 for a line and watch the world collapse. I'm driving across that county line. Once I do, I won't look back. Daylight knocking at my door. Step into the sun in times of peace. I'll go to war. Instigator.
And you know what I like about that intro? Sorry to go back. I really like that Ren started off rapping in the intro because I was waiting to see if Ren was even gonna rap at all. I thought it was gonna be Melody Ren throughout the whole collab of this album. So seeing that he rapped in this first one, I'm excited to hear the rest of this as well too. Bang.
Steady with it, like machete with it, heavy with it, shred and kill it. But wait a minute, I already did it. Webby did it. Welcome
Webby
to the
did
clinic,
it. That's where I got this from. That's where I got the Webby did it.
Webby did it. Webby did it. Welcome to the clinic, I'm a surgeon cutting lyrics and raising spirits in this motherfucker. Step to the rhythm, shovel, treble and bass. This culture is a breeding ground for my mistakes. I pray for a better way to waste my time. Don't wait until tomorrow when I take what's mine. Cold and calculated, that's the instigator. Not intimidated, I'm a force of nature. Fate dictates the place where the penny will drop. Heads roll, calm and let the guillotine chop. Sell $1 for a dime. Watch the world collapse out.
I don't remember that chick being pregnant in the first time I seen this. Why is she pregnant? Where are they at? Where are they at now? What the hell's going on?
Driving across that county line. Once I do, I won't look back. Daylight knocking at my door. Staring to the sun in times of peace, I'll go to war.
Oh yeah, this one Ren gets his ass kicked. That's right, that's right. You know, looking back at this gives me like, you know, Jesse Pinkman and Walter White vibes right now, Breaking Bad vibes.
Yeah. Meds pop, dread locked in, you could get got. Light a cig with the dead eye for the headshot. Feds watch, we the sickest puppies in the pet shop. And they ain't fucking with the sick boy in the web trunk. Hell nah, we them whack jobs with the mice fours. Strike first, the attack dogs. We ignite wars, run things from a dark cell. Let the psych ward choke them to death with the mic cord. See, I went to battle in Athens. I spilled the blood of Olympus. Stepped through the ashes of castles and torn asunder. My critics, they'll read me on a hieroglyphics. With King Tut as my witness, then turned and murdered them for witnessing like government business. Don't give a fuck about riches, the power, money, your bitches. There ain't a thing I got in common with the one of you bitches. I just want blood on the fucking blade that I stuck in you bitches. And get a workout shovel in the grave I dug for you bitches.
The web. The web man.
Watch the world collapse. I'm driving across that county line. Once I do, I won't look back. Daylight knocking at my door. Staring to the sun in times of peace, I'll go to war. Instigator, sweet defeat, the sweetest one.
Ow.
Pick your poison from the vine. Win or losing, I don't mind. I just came to see all of it falling apart, and I watch as it burns. Instigator. Oi.
Sign the contract, big boys. This was the sign the contract song right here.
Yeah, right.
You just swung. If I would have.
Yeah, you would have what? You would have what, huh?
I could see in his eyes he was scared.
Yeah, terrified.
Oh, I still got this.
All guards report in now. This is not a fucking drill!
So everybody gather around. It's the greatest show in town. And when the voices get too loud,
It's all coming back to me.
just come on down.
Welcome to the madhouse.
Welcome to the madhouse. All right, drop another bomb for that one. Drop another bomb. So, Obviously, we like Instigator. Instigator. Oh. So, you know, I have a nitpick. I have a nitpick alert right now. Nitpick alert. I feel like that should have actually been the intro. You know what I'm saying? Instigator should have been the intro. Then Madhouse should have been the second song because now it's like I feel like that doesn't make sense to the story right now. That's just me. That is just me. That would have been a dope transition going from Instigator to Madhouse, and then obviously we hit Neurodivergent right now, which is another banger on this song here, but I mean on this album. But that's my only gripe right there, because I feel like I remember when I heard this, I was like, I can't wait to hear that. But having it be the intro, I'm just like, damn, I kind of feel like Instigator should have been there. Doe, take it easy, brother. Take it easy. Always a pleasure. Pleasure to see your icon there. Pleasure to see your icon in your face there, brother. Pleasure, pleasure. I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it, my friend. But yeah, I'm gonna give that song about a 4. I stand with that being a 4. Solid song, solid song. Good music video. You know, we reacted to that. You know, that's once again, this is why I don't like to react to every song that came prior to this album coming, because I want it to be fresh, because there's not much to say when I've already reacted to it and did a 20-minute video on it already. There's not much to say. So it's gonna be like a quick bang bang right now with Neuro, and I think the next one was something that we already reacted to and heard as well too. But I like what we got going on here. I like the direction of this album. Definitely full of vibes, full of like good energy with it. They're talking about real shit, obviously. You know what I mean? They're talking about you know, just mental health things, being in the asylum, being a crazy person and everything like that so far. You know what I mean? And contracts and, you know, being independent artists and being real subliminal. Stacy, what's up? What's up? So we're not you know, we're cool with that. We're cool with that. But the next song we're getting into is Neurodivergent, which is a crazy music video as well too. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, subscribe for the vibes, not validation, man. And check out the merch if y'all ever want to get some merch, man. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Stay calm.
Stay calm.
Boy, my thoughts are burning like the napalm. I think I need to get away from this noise. I hate the places that I came from. Destroy, I'm burn a message from the preacher. Subliminal, out the speaker. I never paid attention either. There's something strange about my demeanor.
Just like the reject video right here.
Pity, don't feel pity for this sick boy. I've been sitting pretty with prescriptions, flipping stimulants and edibles. It's medicine, cerebellum, repairable, tweaking the biochemical peaking. I'm feeling incredible. But wait a second, need dopamine. My focus goes towards smoke machine. Precursor birds from L-tyrosine. And my racetrack doors very psychedelic. Deciphering maybes I might have been. The spiraling Fibonacci, Vicodin, the piloting.
Where is it?
Ninja thing, I bring to a big talk.
Oh God. Oh God. Now, do we have a song called Tarantula at some point? Sorry, I gotta pause because I just made an observation. Is there a song called Tarantula? Because I feel like there's little hidden gems here. Yep, we got Tarantula here. I feel like I might have done Tarantula too. Not gonna lie, I think I did Tarantula. But right back to it. Right back to it.
Car twisted, the road, top lip split, explode, misfit, don't fit. What makes a person? New boat divergent. 6'6" for certain.
He did.
Divergent.
They told me I was broken. Nothing but a defect in my head. Said that I was hopeless.
Hopeless.
Just a fucking reject hanging on by a thread. But after all the pills that they got me, it turned me to a zombie. So welcome to the dawn of the day. In the handicap spot, just to see that doctor. And this is what he said. Yeah, he said I got a touch of autism. Piece of my puzzle is missing. While the attention deficit disorder tunnels my vision. But see, this world's an asylum and shit, we all in.
Webby out here moving packs, you know what I'm saying? He's cleaning house and moving packs right now. Now, should you be selling to these students, Webby? I don't know. I ain't telling, dog. I ain't see nothing. B. I ain't see nothing. I ain't see a thing.
The motherfucking cost of admission. You see that glitch in the algorithm, that's me. Don't fit in the crowd, I lift the boundary. Going sick, let it out and flip. They found me with a misfits round, so bitch, allow me to show my
what I came to do. Shut the blinds and keep the noise down, cause it's about time to let them all into a madman's mind. Not well, but hell, I feel fine. Go, whoa, go, whoa, off script state. This quo, whoa, got twisted. He whoa, whoa, oh, whoa,
He's hitting the powder.
lip split, explode, whoa.
More powder?
Misfit, don't fit.
Whoa.
What makes a person?
Whoa.
New boat
Diversion. Whoa.
Sick for certain. Whoa. Neurodivergent.
The fire solo piece right here. Drop a bomb for the solo piece. Gonna give us some sound effects to that.
Sick entirely. Whoa. Shrinks in psychiatry.
Whoa.
Mind my anxiety.
Whoa.
My non-sobriety.
I know he hurting. He's hurting.
Speak too much, they try to silence me. Just a product of society. Well, that's fine with me.
That part almost reminds me of some Jason. Just reminds me of that a little bit. You know, second time through, you catch a little bit of thing, catch a little bit of something, a little bit of something. So we're gonna give that song a 5 because that was one of my favorite songs off this album. So far, it's one of my favorite songs, and we're going into another one of my favorite songs. Is this a no skipper so far? Is this something that is a no skipper? I don't know yet. I don't know. I think it's not a no. I don't think it's a no skipper yet. Right now, I don't think it's a no skipper. Actually, no. I do think it's a no skipper so far. So far, there's no skips on this. So far, there are no skips on this right now. Once again, I think my only gripe is that Madhouse should have been second. It should have been the second song on this joint. But I'll give that a 5. You know what I mean? The music video was dope to that, you know, obviously. And that's where I stand with that. What do you guys ranking this song down in the chat or in the comments below, man? Give me how many couches you're giving. I like to see some couch emojis in the chat, you know, per song, you know, because obviously we're going to give it a couch rating each song, and then we're going to give it a couch rating at the end. How many couches am I going to chill on? How many couches am I going to chill on? What up, B? We are about 4 tracks in. 4. We're 4 out of 15. So you're right at the tippy top. You're at the tip of the iceberg right now. We have not gone down the Webby Rabbit Asylum hole all the way. We're not even halfway there yet. We're not even halfway there. Welcome to the chat, though. Welcome to the chat. The next song we're getting into is Down the Road. Down the road.
I took my
possession. Down the road.
all that I own.
Down the road.
Set out at night time.
Down the road.
Down the road. And with God as my witness, there stood a man.
Down the road.
Dressed in the shadows.
Down the road.
With blood on his veins.
Down the road.
There was something so familiar about him. A certain kind of aura pouring all around him.
Down.
Looking fresh to death, his suit, it was astounding.
Mm-hmm.
I caught his eye and then I felt like I was drowning.
Mm-hmm.
Standing at a crossroad and the dull glow of the lit bulb flickered silently, quietly tiptoed on the long road, and the man spoke to me quite excitedly. Hello, dear fellow. And he tipped his hat and he smiled invitingly. Who knows why you felt this, but I felt like someone lit a fire in me. And I felt my stomach turning, I turned and I tried to find the word concerned, and the feeling disconcerting. It's strange, but I felt this weird yearning, a craving for something that was urging me over. And then they start conversing. I reached out my hand, he shook it during. He leaned in and said something disturbing. All I gotta know is your desires. Is it fame or fortune you aspire? Get up out this life that you've been living. Follow
That devil on his shoulder, man. I love songs like this, man. This is automatically a 5. I'm just letting y'all know that right now before it even finishes. But I just love songs like this where it gives you that devil on your shoulder, man, and that fight for fame versus the struggle on being like, rather being independent and stuff like that. But then the devil tries to find your vices and dig into what really keeps you ticking and convinces you to cross over to the other side. Vices are a powerful thing. You know what I'm saying? Vices are very powerful, man. They can really take advantage of one's vices in this game. For me, it would be women.
Is your desires? Is it fame or fortune you aspire to get up out this life that you've been living? Follow me, I'll walk you through the fire. I got every type of flavoring. You should see the budget of the catering. I don't wanna come off as a salesman, but I got the taste that you've been savoring. Let your pain go, let the flames grow. I'll read every thought that's on your mind, cause I know you got a name, so why don't you just write it on this line? Here I got a
Sign the
pen and
contract,
everything
big
needs a
boy.
wedding ring. I offer the divine. I don't think you fully understand.
You know what's funny is that everybody goes, I got a wedding ring. You know what I'm saying? It's like being married to the game. Being married to the game is a real thing. And what's the saying when you're married? Till death do us part. Message. Message.
Your mind, cause I know you got a name, so why don't you just write it on this line? Here I got a pen and everything. Who needs a wedding ring? I offer the divine. I don't think you fully understand, but I promise that you will in time, so just make a choice. So I stood frozen at the crossroads of time, took hold of his paper and I leant down to sign.
Signed the contract, man. I remember when I first seen this, I was like, damn. I was like, is Ren signed? I was like, did he get signed? But it was all just for the purpose of the video.
Still remember back where I was from. See, I was the favorite, the morning sun. See, I had ideas, but they said they're too grand, so they casted me out without reason to doubt. Now there's blood on my hands. See, I've been that one with the silver tongue. Yeah, they say I'm falling, but never run, following the calling. I've been all in with the barrel of a loaded gun, aimed at the masses, at their masses. Yeah, the darkness gon' get you. You can say a prayer if it helps you. That cross won't protect you from the light, bringing lost angel. Shit, I only came to entertain you, but since we made ourselves a deal, you gon' be my fucking puppet till it breaks you. I'ma chain you to the ground, I'll enslave you. Look around, ain't nobody.
Almost feels like Webby talking that naughty talk. That naughty talk. We ain't gonna say the alum, but we're gonna say the naughty talks.
Coming here to save you, I'ma take you way down. Cause yeah, I know I've been around, but still I got some shit to prove, and I don't really give a fuck. I was gotta happen, but just know that you gotta fucking deal with the devil.
That's a crazy visual too. It looks like he's in the mouth of the devil now at this point.
Down. Cause yeah, I know I've been around, but still I got some shit to prove, and I don't really give a fuck. I was gotta happen, but just know that you gotta fucking deal with the devil written. So shut up and listen to play me some blues, and just know the choice that you made today will be the last thing that you ever choose.
Down the road. 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 Love how jazzy and bluesy this is too. Down the road. Down the road. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 5 couches for your boys, cause Webby did it. 5 couches cause Webby did it. And you know, if you want to go see the original reaction to that, feel free. It is in the Ren playlist. We've got it there. We've got it loaded up. We have it there. You know what I mean? It's there. It's loaded. It's ready. You can see my first time react to that. pretty similar to what we just did, but more of a breakdown, more of a conversation, more of that good stuff. But once again, during my album reactions and when they're live, I tend to just vibe to the album. I say my bits and pieces. I don't try to dissect it too crazy. Plus, we got two albums. We got two albums. We got this and we got Token in the house. You know what I'm saying? So we can't go too crazy with the breakdowns because I could talk for a little bit about each thing and spend 20 something minutes on each song, but that would defeat the vibe. That would defeat the vibe a little bit. You know what I mean? I gotta have balance. I gotta do these things in moderation. But I will give that song a 5, obviously. Obviously, when there's songs in that regard, I can do nothing but rank it a 5. I have no choice. I have no choice in the matter. But that's a 5 banger for me. 5 banger, 5 out of 5. Give me 1 second though. Gotta get water. Uh, uh, uh. Down the road. That's a 5 banger for me. That is a 5 banger. Now, we're moving on to the next song here. Track number 6, I want to say. I believe we're on track number 6. No, number 5. I lied. We're on track number 5. So we've got a real good 4-track run right now. That was a 4-track run. Now, I feel like the tempo may have to change at some point, not because it's like anything that's affecting me, but based off my album pattern recognition, usually you have a vibe switch around track 4, 5, and 6. You know what I'm saying? Or sorry, 5, 6, and 7. You know what I'm saying? Because like first half of the album, you get kind of the similar things, and then there's a switch. There's a switch, and then it gets you back into an outro type of vibe. So I think we're around that time of a vibe change. Now, this is a song that I believe they dropped not too long ago as well, too, called Bad Company. And I was going to do it. I was going to react to it. I was going to give a full-blown reaction to it, but I couldn't. I was like, the album's dropping soon. And I was like, I don't want to get spoiled. I want things fresh. I want things fresh, man. I've always had this issue where when artists do drop their singles, they drop too many. You know what I'm saying? I think the old school pattern of being able to give you a single or three tops, especially depending on how long their album is. I feel like, a lot of artists need to go back to that strategy because, obviously you're still a fan and you're going to want to hear these things again and hear the entire project. But I feel like there's always something that gets spoiled for me when half the songs come out. And let's see, how many songs did come out before the album dropped? Instigator is 1. So we got 1, 2. We can count number 1, 2 because they gave us the chorus of the hook and they teased it, but I won't give it all. I won't, for this purpose, I won't. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we did have like half the album get dropped on us, which for me is not half for me because I only heard 4 or 5 songs out of it. So I'm cool. I'm cool because then we got a whole nother 10 songs. But I feel like when you drop half of the albums, half of the songs on the album, it's a little bit of a spoiler. It's like buying the movies on bootleg and then going to see it in the theater when it actually comes out with like a clear picture and a clear view. That's just for me though. That's no knock about the strategy, but that's just me. I wish people went a little bit more old school with just giving me a single or 3. But anyway, we're getting into Bad Company. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, subscribe for the vibes, not validation. Let's see what this song's on. I know a lot of people reacted to it. I didn't watch a single thing. I just knew they were there. I kept seeing the thumbnails. Here we go. Is this a vibe switch? Is this the moment? I don't think so. I feel like it's still too early.
I got that ice cold blood pumping under my skin. Don't know why, but I've been out here causing trouble again. The CEO of the bad company, shutter your window.
My man's freaking it right now.
So we coming right my mind on this molecular level. My head's in the gutter. My friends say I should get it together. Got some substances I love as much as my family members. And you can always count on family to get through the weather. When rains come in them.
He's talking real talk in this. Is this Webby right now? It sounds like Webby. This sounds like Webby right now, talking about the substance matter. I disagree with that line though, in regards to family will get you through the weather. I don't believe in that always, you know what I'm saying? But I do feel the line of substance and shit like that. Somebody who used to fuck with the substance, you know what I'm saying? Not crazy substance, just a little bit of pot. You know what I mean? But we're 2 months off from that journey and still continuing that. Gymming every day, clear-minded every day, weirdo free every day, bad vibes free every day. But we like this. We like this. Webby did it.
Got some substances I love as much as my family members, and you can
The one thing we're trying to get rid of, and the one vice we're not trying to get rid of, but we're trying to, not have it be as much as a vice, is women, because I'm like 0 for 6 with that right now, but that's a whole nother story for another day. Dealing with some real wild women lately, B.
Got some substances I love as much as my family members, and you can always count on family to get through the weather. When rains come and them lightning bolts like that sky, I'm a mess. Got no cleaner as the time passed by. Built all these castles in the sand, but I can't fight that tide. You might ask why. Let me just remind them why they say I'm bad company. Yeah, I'm a threat to my.
That whole verse is fire on how he built into this. I like that. I like this a lot already. Okay.
You might ask why. Let me just remind them why they say I'm
bad company.
Yeah, I'm a threat to myself. Talking to myself up in the mirror. Could I make it any clearer? At this point they know I'm way past help. I never cared about the doctor's orders. I just play with the hand that I got dealt. So they say I'm bad company. Yeah, I'm a threat to myself. I carry my weight down this open road. Rattling bones. And every step I take, my muscles shake, but I stumble on back home. This life's been cold, solid I've known.
Ren sounds good on this. Wow, Ren sounding real good on this right here. Okay then, okay. Let's play him back on this. I like the way he came in.
I take, my muscles shake, but I stumble on back home. This life's been cold, solid I've known. Now tell me just what the fuck is beginner's luck? Cause I'm a veteran of being alone. They say I'm bad company, but I don't act like I'm supposed to. I've heard they say no misery loves company, but I'm too goddamn anti-social. They say I'm bad.
This beat's dope too. This beat is pretty fire too. To myself.
Talking to myself up in the mirror. Could I make it any clearer? At this point they know I'm way past help. I never cared about the doctor's orders. I just play with the hand that I got.
The choreography on this is fire too, by the way. They got their little Thriller line set up right now. But this is what would you call this? Not Thriller, but like I don't know. I don't got a word for it right now, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm a threat to myself.
Okay, we 5 for 5 right now, y'all. We 5 for 5. The lunatic's going in an asylum. All right, so where I stand with that one, because this is perfect, like beach weather music too. You know what I'm saying? If you're riding with the top down, like in one of those little Jeeps with the tops, without the tops and shit. This is one of those type of songs right there. That was a dope song. That was a surprising song. I'm like glad that I didn't listen to this before the album came because I liked where this was placed in the album. Like I said, the vibe change. It was a vibe change. It was a little bit more up tempo because you started off a little bit slow. Obviously, the intro was what the intro was, but every song after that kind of had the same sound, similar feel to it. You know what I'm saying? Similar energy. This was an energy shifting song right here within the album. Whether it goes back and forth, I feel like we're gonna go back and forth a little bit, but this was the energy shifting point of the album. I give that song a 4.5. I'm gonna give that a 4.5 couch. Let me know how many couches y'all is giving that in the chat. Let me know how many couches y'all is giving it in the comments down below. But yeah, I was here for that song. I liked Webby's intro a lot. You know what I mean? Intro. I liked his verse starting off the song. I liked the way he started that off. It felt real relatable. You know what I'm saying? I was able to kind of pin some things that were in my personal life with that, and I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? And Ren does Ren things. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it boils down to with that too. Ren does Ren things. So the next song we're getting into, which is I almost want to say, track number says 6. You know what I'm saying? In case if people don't know what I just said. My Spanish is not as fluent, but we are in sis. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete. See, I haven't said sis in a little bit, so I don't even think I'm saying it right. You know what I'm saying? But track number 6. Track number 6, Asylum. Lyric video. All right. See, I was thinking this is gonna be a music video. But all right, here we go. Let's see what we got, Ren and Webby. Let's see if y'all did it.
The preacher sins on Sunday morning. The sheriff steps outside the law. The teachers don't know much at all, it's all the same. Empires rise and empires fall. As we wander through the darkness, we'll die upon this hill.
Real talk.
And the only pill to swallow is the one that makes you ill. In this virtual reality, it's hard to see what's real.
Facts.
Something left worth saving, I'm holding on to still. The doctor is your local dealer.
Whoo! Okay, so you already know what type of song we dealing with here, man. This is one of those moments right here, you know what I'm saying? Kicking down the doors of what's going on in the world right now. Energy shifting song. And subject matter, you know what I'm saying, is in regards to the subject. They've touched on it throughout a few of the songs before, but this is one of those songs where you're gonna read it too. You're gonna read it and see it as well too.
I'm holding on to still.
What up, Craig?
Is your local dealer. The banker cuts himself a check. The politician you believe in is never around, just empty promises and death.
Facts. True story.
As we wander through the darkness, we'll die upon this hill, and the only pill to swallow is the one that makes you ill.
From your local drug dealer.
Reality, it's hard to see what's real.
This internet is not a real place. The virtual reality is definitely not a real place. A lot of fugazi stuff going on here.
Reality, it's hard to see what's real. There's something left worth saving that hasn't yet been killed. Where do we go when bound by the chains? When the tide gets low, I wait for the waves. Still I learn to let go with hope for change. When the world is an asylum,
how do you stay sane? Message.
Yeah, the times change, but it's still.
That's crazy that it's the world that's more of an asylum. Obviously, he's, the representation from the intro video is them actually in an asylum and shit like that. But the madness that's going on around our world, because he's in a different world than I'm in. You know what I mean? And Webby's in a different world than I'm in, even though he's still in the States, but different state. But he's also seen a lot of things around this world too.
The same thing played out on a constant loop. As the wars wage on the centerfold stage, and the storyline's nothing new. While we draw lines in the sand decided by the chosen few, just for something to believe in, anything will do. And we throw spears over counterfeit fears while the kings and queens all watch. Brothers shed tears, but it falls on deaf ears in a land that God forgot. Still we thread hole through the hangman's rope and lose sight of what was lost. All for something to believe in, but was it worth the cost? As we wander through.
Oh, let me see what that A is. All for something to believe in, but was it worth the cost? Somebody remind me of what this symbol is when you take away the legs of the A. I feel like that's a symbol of something, but I can't think of what it is off the top of my head. Fill me in chat if you know what I'm talking about.
Was it worth the cost? As we wander through the darkness, we'll die upon this hill, and the only pill to swallow is the one that makes us ill. In this virtual reality, it's hard to see what's real. There's something left worth saving that hasn't yet been killed. Where do we go? We're bound by the chains. When the tide gets low, I'll wait.
I'm about to say it's a Ren solo right here.
For the wave, still I know to let go with hope for change. When the world is an asylum, how do you stay sane?
So many different walks of life.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Shalom, shalom, shalom. In the dying of the light, there's a chance to be reborn. Hold on, hold on, hold on. A mother reaches for the needle. A baby's lost before it wakes.
Damn.
Without guidance for the people, it's all the same. Walls are built, walls will break.
You know, I would have really have loved to hear Webby on that. I feel like he would have contributed some extra thoughts to that, but that's okay. That is okay that he wasn't. Just an observation, because that's what we do here is make some observations here. I'm gonna give that song a 4. I'm gonna give that I'm gonna give that a 4. There's a lot. Excuse me. There's a lot of 4s and 4.5s and 5s on this album. It's the first time I've ranked things like that in a long time on that scale like that. Normally it's like a couple of 2s in there, some 3s, not on like their stuff particularly, but when I go through a whole body of work, you can kind of do without certain songs because of just where they fall. And once again, my only gripe was that I feel like Madhouse should have been the second song. That's it. But so far, so freaking good right now. So far, so good. Excuse me. Very solid album. Very solid body of work. Very solid collab. I like how we split it up and we got a solo piece. Now I'm wondering if we're gonna get a Webby solo piece. You know what I mean? Like it's a solo Webby track out of this at this point. I'm very curious to know how it's gonna go, if that happens. But the next song we got is Me and My Monster Inside of My Head. But no, but it's just me and my monster. But that's what this song title reminded me of just some Rihanna. And I've been listening to some Eminem lately. Not a lot of Eminem and Rihanna, but Eminem era around this time because this is like, Recovery, Marshall Mathers 2, shit like that. So I've been listening to stuff like that. That was Webby on the second verse? Webby sound like that? That didn't sound like Webby. That did not sound like Webby, Ash. All right, Webb, you can sing like that, my brother. See, I was just in trance of the song itself. I did not know Webby sang. I stand corrected. Was not was not a Ren solo. I thought Ren was singing that the entire time. Wow. My bad, Webby. My bad, chat. Thanks for correcting me, chat. Appreciate you, chat. Here we go. Me and my monster. Oh, I love the piano intro. Here we go.
I don't know just why I'm like this. I've heard people around me say something's off, I'm not okay. Cause that darkness I keep bottled up is seeped into my veins. So I let the monster out the cage.
I like
Something's
it.
in the water, at least that's what I blame. I can feel a monster that wants to escape, scratching on my insides. No peace from a freak of nature.
Freak of nature.
Cause recently my thoughts are driving me insane, pulling me apart by the seams in my brain. Crawling on my windpipe, wake the beast, time to meet your maker.
Meet your maker.
So let me get the first thing first. I was cursed since birth. I was born with Nostradamus like prophecies, words of fate. Pain shaped and the pain makes me not think straight. Brain checkmate, need restraints, since there's 2 chains in the whole cage to contain the pace of.
Hold on, man. Hold on. This song is fucking fire right here. Play it from the top. Play it from the top. Play it from the top. Spin it back. Spin it back. Ladies and gentlemen, we got our first spin back. Wow. Wow. This might be my favorite song off here. This might be my favorite song, y'all.
I don't know just why I'm like this. I've heard people around me say something's off, I'm not okay. Cause that darkness I keep bottled up is seeped into my veins. So I let the monster out the cage.
Out the cage.
Something's in the water, at least that's what I blame. I can feel a monster that wants to escape, scratching on my insides. No peace from a freak of nature.
Freak of nature.
Cause recently my thoughts are driving me insane, pulling me apart by the seams in my brain. Crawling on my windpipe, wake the beast, time to meet your maker.
Meet your maker.
So let me get the first thing first. I was cursed since birth. I was born with Nostradamus like prophecies, words of fate. Pain shaped and the pain makes me not think straight. Brain checkmate, need restraints, since there's 2 chains in the whole cage to contain the pace of my train of thought. Cause it's all for morbid, more highly strong, and the soul is tortured, more highly strong from a new supported. And the more I want, more I feel awkward, like I'm caught in a storm and I'm launched to orbit. And for dust till dawn as the force of forces itself to the surface is coming. It hurts, it is murderous, merciless monster that's lurking. I don't know just why I'm like this. I've heard people around me.
This is definitely Webby on the hook. See, now y'all got me paying attention to the difference of how they sound a little bit, because me not having, Webby singing in my ears like this, I'm not used to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not used to hearing this man singing and harmonizing. So I be thinking it's Ren when it's like that. But this is, this is fire right here, B. This is fire right here. Hold on. We got to give you a sound effect for this. We got to do a 5 for this. 5. We got to do a 5.
I don't know just why I'm like this. I've heard people around me say something's off, I'm not okay. Cause that darkness I keep bottled up is seeped into my veins. So let the monster out the cage. Feel it in my bloodstream, rushing through my veins. Feel him as he creeps through the halls in my brain. And he's always hungry, gotta keep him fed. After years spent trying to expel him from in my head, he started under the bed till he made himself a home in the furthest depths of my psyche, to the marrow in my bones. He's that shadow that I cast, that reflection in the glass. He's that static in the silence telling me I'm not alone. In my DNA in that double helix, he lead the way and I fucking feel it's too late to make a vacate. Chained to my fate, maybe I'm crazy or that my fucking spirit is just plain weak for letting him win. Or maybe destiny that we spend the rest of our natural lives together. Why fight each other? Cause in the end I
Felt an emptiness that's following me since a kid, but he was there to claim the
right now.
occupancy. A lifetime later, right back where I started, you see. Till the credits roll, still it's just my monster in me. Yeah. I don't know just why I'm like this. I've heard people around me say something's off, I'm not okay.
This song is dope. This song is dope.
That darkness I keep bottled up is seeped into my veins. Let the monster out the cage.
Ooh. Ooh. This is the best song. I ain't gonna lie. I think this is the best song on here, y'all. I think Me and My Monster is the best song on here. I'm calling it a little bit premature. Just a little premature. But if I'm gonna have to call it at track number 7 might be the best one. It just might be the best one, y'all. This shit, that shit went hard. That shit went hard. Like, I'm putting that in the whip. You know, that song's going into the whip. You know, I might even have to find that right now. You know what I'm saying? I might have to find that right now, B. You know what I mean? Because that shit, actually, you know, give me a second. We definitely gonna find that right now because that, you know, I'm about to meet the maker on this one. That song was dope. Me and My Monster, 5+. That's a 5+. So our first ever 5+. Yep, Me and My Monster. Ooh, got the shivvies. Got the shivvies on that. That's how good it was. It gave me the shivvies. How do I like just add the song though? Add to the library. There we go. 5-piece banger on that. 5-piece banger from everything. The beat, the words, the way it started, the piano. That was good. that was the one that made me perk my ears up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Turn some shit up in my eardrums a little bit. Go ahead, Red and Wemmy. Wow. Red and Wemmy, huh? That's what we doing? That's what we doing? I like that. I like that. I'll take that, man. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, subscribe for the vibes, not validation. Now, the next song we getting into, ladies and gentlemen, is another song that was released, but I didn't hear it. I did not hear it. I didn't watch anybody's reaction. I didn't do a damn thing. This song right here is Smoking Gun. We got more Gumby-like graphics. We're going to call them Gumby-like graphics right now.
You might recognize.
That just remind me of Go Help Yourself, fucker. Sorry. Think I've been listening to a lot of West Coast East Sider stuff today. But we got this song here, Smoking Gun, almost like a Bert and Ernie type of feel as well, too. I'm going to stick to Gumby. I'm going to stick to Gumby on it. But all right, let's get right into this, man. We're vibing with Brandon Webby did it. Smoking Gun, Asylum. Let's get it.
Hi, you might recognize me as Al Pacino. When you get hungry, one creature, monkeys.
See, the one thing I feel like, and I feel like another like artist did this as well too. Like, I feel like Tarantula's coming up after this, right? So I guess it falls right in line. So screw what I'm saying. Fuck what I'm saying. Never mind. I was about to have another unnecessary gripe. Never mind. We're good here. We're good.
Come easy, the champion come easy, the tonto come easy. Damage is done, I'm the one the smoking gun, it come easy. Stop.
Whoa, that was fire. Hold on, man. Hold on. That was dope.
Champion come easy, the tonto come easy. Damage is done, I'm the one the smoking gun, it come easy. Stuck in my ways, come easy. Contaminate the scene. Damage is done. I'm the one, the smoking gun. The long arm of the Lord, they bust my front door. So I flushed £2, then I flushed 2 more. But I fucked up cause I left a pound in the door. Now I'm face down, getting fucked by the law.
Oh shit, better dip and be quick to move. In the back room, we got 6 zips of shrooms. So I lick my lips and I sit to eat. Didn't get locked up, but I tripped for weeks. It come
easy. The champion come easy.
Hold on, the way they flowed on that was kind of tough too. Hold on, we got another spin back, y'all. We got another spin back to 30 seconds. Spin it back to 30 seconds.
It come easy, stuck in my ways, come easy. Contaminate the scene, damage is done. I'm the one, the smoking gun. The long arm of the Lord, they bust my front door. So I flushed £2, then I flushed 2 more. But I fucked up cause I left £1 in the drawer. Now I'm face down, getting fucked by the law. Oh shit, better dip and be quick to move. In the back room, we got 6 zips of shrooms. So I lick my lips and I sit to eat. Didn't get locked up, but I tripped for weeks. I come easy.
Easy.
The champion come easy.
Easy.
Don't come easy.
Easy.
Damage is done. I'm the one, the smoking gun. It come easy.
Easy.
Stuck in my ways, come easy.
Easy.
Contaminate the scene.
Easy.
Damage is
This is definitely Gumby vibes, and everybody's tripping right now, floating on the clouds, sitting in the cell. His eyes is bugged the fuck out.
done. I'm the one, the smoking gun. Met a chick named Jane with a thick ass frame. She's a nice cold bitch, but I love her the same. I come easy when she scream my name. Oh.
All right, now with the Toy Story inappropriate type of vibes. Now I come easy, pop the champagne, but you really blew your load. You blew your load, bruh.
The one, the smoking gun. Met a chick named Jane with a thick ass frame. She's a nice cold bitch, but I love her the same. I come easy when she scream my name. Oh, Ren. Wait, bitch, what the fuck you saying? Ah, shucks, my bad. I was hitting it too. Fuck y'all, I'm out. I guess I'm sticking me.
They was Eskimo bros. They were Eskimo bros for a minute, man.
I come easy when she scream my name. Oh, Ren. Wait, bitch, what the fuck you saying? Ah, shucks, my bad. I was hitting it too.
Oh, shucky ducky.
I guess I'm sticking with you, but I really wish I didn't. Hindsight's a bitch. Cause 9 months later, she had Webby's kid that came easy. Fresh out the womb, oh Jesus. What should I do? I called up the dude and he said, fuck you. And oh, by the way, you got syphilis too. Now I'm seething.
See, I already thought they was burnt from the beginning, but I guess they burned now. Burned and pregnant is wild too, by the way. Being burned and pregnant is sick.
That's what you get. So I breathe in, reach for the neck and squeeze him. But that shit don't hurt, cause I'm still feeling all them shrooms from last verse. Ah shit, wait, Chris, are you feeling okay? Well, the wall's kinda melting, but I'm
fuck. Oh, what are these puppets? These puppets, it reminds me of the LeBron and Kobe puppet, but that was also taken from something else too. Damn. And it's not Sesame Street, obviously, but fuck.
Are you sure? Cause judging by the state you mate, you're a mess. You're the one who's got a rash on his tank, you see. Mine cleared up in a couple of days. But I don't got healthcare. Well, that's a damn shame. Just try not to scratch it. I've got to run. And oh, by the way, say hi to my son. Come easy.
Wow.
The champion, come easy. The thunder gun, come easy. Damage is done. I'm the one, the smoking gun. It come easy. Stuck in my ways, come easy. Contaminate the scene. Damage is done. I'm the one, the smoking gun. Now it's 12 years later and the story's not done. Yeah, I know I sound like Chris, but I'm not. I'm the son. See, I never met my father, but they say I got his voice. And luckily for me, my mother wasn't pro-choice, so the dumb bitch had me. But my fucking stepdad, he's some British cocksucker, always mean and unhappy. And I just wanna kill this motherfucker so bad. Oh shit, he just got home. Hi, Dad. I'm not your father, bitch. Try and get it through your head. Your dad overdosed on mushrooms 12 years ago. He's dead, otherwise I wouldn't be stuck here having to raise you, you little shameful, ungrateful brat. I hate you. Sure, Dad. I mean, Mr. Wren, you got it. I'ma shoot this motherfucker with the gun up in my closet. What you say? I said, gum is stuck in my pocket. I don't know how I forgot.
My man just hit the fourth wall.
I hate you. Sure, Dad. I mean, Mr. Wren, you got it. I'ma shoot this motherfucker with the gun up in my closet. What you say? I said, gum is stuck in my pocket. I don't know how I forgot it, but I should go and wash it. Fuck's sake, you really are autistic as your father was. I guess that's a result of a pregnancy with a lot of drugs. You should have been an abortion. Should have pulled the plug. You know what, Mr. Wren? Why don't you hold that thought? Got the pistol from my closet, brought it downstairs quick.
Hold that thought.
And then I held it out in front of me and aimed it at his dick. Wait a second, little.
About to say he's not even aiming at his head, about to shoot him in the dick. Dick shot.
An abortion. Should have pulled the plug. You know what, Mr. Wren? Why don't you hold that thought? Got the
hold my beer.
From my closet, brought it downstairs quick, and then I held it out in front of me and aimed it at his dick. Wait a second, little man. Hold on. Let's talk through this. Don't be foolish. Do you even know how to use it?
Yeah, I do act.
You know, I ain't gonna lie, this gave me a little bit of some guilty conscience type of vibes right here. This gave me a little bit of Eminem and Dr. Dre guilty conscience vibes, especially when they did the little camera swivel part right here. This is back when it was like the last verse of Guilty Conscience. I'm not gonna try to do the whole verse, but it was the last verse of that.
And then I held it out in front of me and aimed it at his dick. Wait a second, little man. Hold on. Let's talk through this. Don't be foolish. Do you
It could
know how to
be.
use it?
I'm aiming more towards Gumby though,
Yeah,
too,
I do
G.
actually. I looked it up on YouTube. You fucking dickhead.
Not to rap crabs. Yo, that was a crab. You know, that was this video was crazy. This video was crazy right here. I'm gonna give that song a solid 4.5. I'm gonna get that a 4.5. I was fucking with that. I ain't gonna lie. I was fucking with that. That was a nice little story right there. Nice little twist and turn in that story as well, too. You know what I mean? I like that. I like that. Shot him his dick, crabby dick. I'm gonna get that 4.5 though. I'm gonna get that a 4.5.
Dickhead.
Heather! Let's drop a ball for Heather out here. Okay, easy. Damn, I think this album's like probably a fucking 5 out of 5. I'm almost giving it, got a feeling that this is a 5 out of 5. It's really about how those last 2 tracks go, but this is a 5 out of 5 this is a 10 out of 10 album so far, I think. I usually give things like an 8, sometimes a 9, sometimes a 7, but this might be like a 10. This might be a 10. But I might have to cheat and say it's a 9 because I'm gonna say that we should have flipped the first 2 tracks just to be a little bit somewhere with it. You know what I'm saying? Because not everything's perfect. Not everything is perfect, but so far this is fucking good. This is a good ass vibe right here. And I think the tempo switch, because the energy shifted probably around Me and My Monster. You know what I'm saying? Me and My Monster is probably when it shifted. Because it was a little bit more down, like into the realistic side of things, like real life problems, real life issues, real life industry issues. You know what I mean? It was like a lot of that in the first 7 tracks. And then when we get this little guilty conscience vibe here, I think we're about to get a different half of the album right now. And then obviously it ends with other stuff. But I think we're at that energy shifting point officially. That was the official energy shifter right there. Now we got Tarantula, which I believe I reacted to. I believe I reacted to Tarantula. Love the track. Don't remember the track right now at the top of my head. It's been a long time. It's been a long time, y'all. But let's see what we got right now, man. Tarantula! Cammy, what up, Cammy?
Tarantula, gang, right from the stereo. Gargantuan, goddamn fit for a burial. A cannula from my wrist, sick material. A chronic,
forgot they're on their Spidey shit.
I just let go. There's a crack in my design. Like an echo, these thoughts replay in my mind. There's no safety, there's no
I feel that, Stace.
for the dead. And I hate these side effects that get left by the man. I got the devil on my
shoulders.
and the weight might break my back. I'm losing my composure and I might crash. And so they say that my persona
has a tendency to
come so undone that
and my identity is
stuck inside this white room I painted black. Tarantula, bang bang, contractor muscular. I'm venomous, brain fangs right to your jugular. Cutting your brains on the rug and your blood on the comforter. Part of me's Peter Parker, but bust my guns like the Punisher. I'm a rabbit arachnid, I'm trapping them in the web. Then I wrap them up like a package for afterwards in the shed. I'm carnivorous in the blood of these rappers. Is how I'm fed to live a death like Dexter. Dark as the passenger in my head.
Hey.
They know I'm a killer on the low. Patient 00. Fuck a cheat code. My ammo's unlimited. I only stop when I gotta reload. I'm 20 below and the blood in me frozen. I painted this room only color I know. Yeah, I painted it black. It was dark as my soul. So fuck it, let's go. I got the devil on my shoulder
And the weight might break my back. I'm losing my composure. And I might crack. And so they say that my persona
has a tendency to
come so undone that
and my identity is
stuck inside this white room I painted black.
Appreciate you, Sammy. What up, Sammy? Drop a bomb for you, Sam. Forgot it's the crazy light part that got me fucked up last time.
Whoa, back to back, you can't catch that flow. Counteract upon price that blow. Chiropractic by snapping, plant-based gymnastic, mash it up, massive bro. Casual, this shit easy, G. Ride the beat, come on, you know me. Designed to be the best, need the best to test me. Watch me rise up victoriously. Yeah, we back on that loose again. Representing that loony bin. Give a fuck if I lose or win when that spider bite go right through the skin. Then I'm hit when I strike the bang. Got a monster locked up inside my brain. And wrestle with them's like fighting Bane. But I know that part of me likes the pain. Like a monster kiss.
I feel like I should be popping an E-pill right now, too.
Paralysis, vital signs of a pathogen. Striking deep in the artery. Peter Parker, but darker. See black and bruise on the mark. I leave random web is still spread. You see, got time to kill. Murder on my mind. I'll give your spine a chill. Show up in Silent Hill, bumping twisted metal behind the wheel. We pose a threat, pulling you under. Hope you can hold your breath and kill them all until there's no one left. Tarantula. I've been
Five. Straight up five. Straight up five. This is dope. This is dope right here, y'all. This is dope. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Now we heard that one. We reacted to that one. Feel free if you want to go see the initial reaction. It's there. It is available. It is available for all eyes to see. Now, we are at track number, drum roll please, number 10. Oh, this is almost coming to an end. I don't like that. I don't like that. But you know what's dope? Is that there's about 3 tracks in a row that I haven't heard yet. Then we get to the sad part, and then we end it with the with something that I've also never heard. So once again, don't forget to like the video, hype the video, subscribe for the vibes. We got Mason Jar, which is it gonna have some pot or is it gonna have some food? Which one? Stay tuned. Let's see what we got.
Cutting ketamine with a Home Depot card.
Starting off with the drugs immediately, so I guess it's not food, y'all. It's not food. It is not food up in here. No food in this refrigerator. No food in this refrigerator.
I've been on the way, cutting ketamine with a Home Depot card. And it's got me on the way, quarter ounce in a mushroom chocolate bar. Yeah, it's got me on a way, I've been on a way. Yeah, we're so high that JP forgot how to make beats. Now he's drumming on a mason jar.
Wow.
Yeah, I line up that kitty cat pretty fat, then I'm sniffing that lighter ciggy, some sticky, then sip some whiskey to piggyback the effects as they get to me. I perfected the recipe with some acid to microdose and some excellent ecstasy. Gone banjo kazooie, I got some 2C to boost me. I cop some kid up in Canada with the
This Mason Jar is traveling right now, huh?
perfected the recipe with some acid to microdose and some excellent ecstasy. Gone banjo kazooie, I got some 2C to boost me. I cop some kid up in Canada with them loonies and toonies. I'm in the room with some groupies and that cocaine on the plate that I microwave for 28 seconds and gave them a taste. I cut a gator for later, break up and roll in the reefer, stoner demeanor, eating pizza, playing Ghost of Tsushima. The graphics so realistic, I feel like I'm in Japan. On ketamine like a horse, them crystals are finer than sand. Just when I thought I was zooted.
That jar definitely smashed. That jar, they got a new one. They got a new jar, folks. After that scene, they got a new one.
On ketamine like a
promise
horse,
you.
them crystals are finer than sand. Just when I thought I was zooted, JP been raising the bar. Went from playing guitar, now he's fucking banging on jars. He's taking so many bong rips, it blasted him higher. But honestly, this beat is actually fire.
Facts.
I've been on a way,
Cutting ketamine with a Home Depot card, and it's got me on a way. Quarter ounce in a mushroom chocolate bar. Yeah, it's got me on a way. Vibing on a way. Yeah, we're so high that JP forgot how to make beats. Now he's drumming on a mason jar.
Okay.
Sometimes sick boy get so lazy, smoking caddy, kush get baby. Sometimes labels act so shady. That's my song, that fuck you, pay me. Never bite the hand that gives, motherfucker. I milk cartoons like the milkman's mother. Bulletproof bars, bullets bounce back, sucker. Click clap on the cover. My brother, compadre, amigo, pass me the spliff and I hit like a free throw. Netflix kid getting high, watch a peep show, scratch that itch in the belly when she deep throat. They sick boy so vulgar, too old to mature when I'm older. Hold this spliff, let JP take over. I'm so cooked, I need to get sober. I never made a verse this high. Webby man, I think I'm gonna die. I need to lie down with the lights out, time out, but to pass out on the.
Is JP like their main producer? Because I've heard and seen JP a lot already. I think somebody said JP in the chat, and I've heard JP a lot throughout this album. Who the fuck is JP? The producer?
Couch, I'm not fucking about, cause I'm tripping for Britain. The curtains are dripping, the music skipping. Feel so sick, my stomach keep flipping. One more hit, my fuck it, we're living.
Cutting ketamine with a Home Depot card, and it's got me on a way. Quarter ounce in a mushroom chocolate bar. Yeah, it's got me on a way. Vibing on a way. Yeah, we're so high that JP forgot how to make beats. Now he's drumming on a mason jar.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. We making beats on a mason jar. Oh. Damn, that's another 5, y'all. That is another 5. What is going on here? Why are there so many 5s? Why are there so many 5s? I'm proud of this album. I'm very proud of this album, y'all. I am not gonna lie to y'all. I like it. We learned about who JP is, y'all. We learned about who JP is. He is a friend of Webby's, and he's the producer. I respect that. I have respect for that. I mean, shit. These beats on here are fucking fire. Huh. Hi, guys, I have a question. For Stacy specifically, and a few people, what is that symbol? I was typing YG yesterday, and it just made that symbol. What is that symbol? Can anybody explain to me what that symbol is? While I wait for that, the next song we're getting into is Silence. Shh. Silence.
The sound of silence, it sounds so sweet. Precipitating violence on these Brighton streets. Tommy boy wears down like 15 Stellas on his ones like a cappella. The beginning of the end, this night was Alpha and Omega. Necker, Jaeger, bomb invader, stomach lining, vodka chaser. Drunken and disorderly, no ordinary behavior. He was fucking smashed, to put it lightly. Stumbles off his stool and calls the barmaid not politely. Dicey glances from security, certainly they get lively. Waiting for a reason to leave Tommy boy untidy. What a state, your barred mate. Procedure, he vacates the place to meet his dealer. Fetch a gram of white, a side of reefer. A shaky fate awaits the shady geezer. I need a couple of everything, ecstasy, cocaine and ketamine, nitrous amphetamine, masculine hit and a little blue pill so my dude stays stiff. Wasted, Tommy gets white boy wasted. That's white on the gums, can't taste it. Neck and knees and gun till your face shift. It's adjacent to the pavement. Stumble down Brighton pavement like it's fear and loathing in Vegas. There's a yank on the sidewalk pacing, so Tommy squares up like silence. It sounds so sweet. Precipitating on these Brighton streets.
Timothy was in the UK only for a few days. Had a business conference Monday night, but then on Tuesday he went to see the sights and Ubered out to Brighton before he had that return flight to Staten Island. And you see now Timmy had the wife and kids at home, so in recent years he left to drink alone. But he's a whole ocean away, and when in Rome, what could go wrong? Was the mindset that he had that evening. Just one quick drink before leaving, ordered a dirty martini, soaked in the sights he was seeing. Had to go and hit that water closet, and he had himself one hell of a piss. Walked back to the bar, left a real good tip, and he saw that his drink had a few more sips. So he drank it down and then walked outside, not knowing that he would be in for a ride. Cause all of a sudden he feels like he's high and his vision is blurring and he don't know why. Roofy, Timmy got date rape roofy, like that Hangover movie. And now he's in for a doozy, feeling woozy. And he truly could barely stand upright when he ran into some British dickhead looking to fight. So Timmy squared up like silence. It sounds so precipitating violence on these Brighton streets.
On a fateful night, on
Oh, wow.
Brighton Street, two lost
Brighton
souls
Street. Spooky stories.
and meet. One deranged on booze, and the other spiked with GHB. So face to face with bloodshot eyes, they sow the seeds of their demise. On this Brighton Street, where the darkness looms, these two young men will meet their doom.
Swing on punch, I dip and duck, get fucked head butt. Whoa, what the fuck? You Yankee cunt. Wait, I've been drunk. Well, I guess that makes two of us. No, really, man. Wait, hear me out. Just come a little closer. Ow, you sneaky prick. Oh, you like that shit? Free dental care. My teeth is shit. They were fucked up anyways. You're a brick. Nah, classic American culturalist. We are the culture. Suck my dick and then wash it down with some Ozempic. Wait, what? Your people are fat and dumb. Oh, yeah? Well, at least we got guns. Ever since 1781, we've been on time. Lad, are you dumb? Not yet, you fuck. Here's an uppercut. But I'm ducking down and I chop his gut and I grab his coat and I pick him up. But we both fell down because I kicked his nuts. Get off me, you prick. I can't. I'm stuck. I can't see straight. No, really, get off. Cause fuck, we're about to get hit by this bus. Silence. It
Silence.
sounds so sweet.
Sweet.
Precipitating violence.
I like how he's singing this hook.
The sound of silence. It sounds so precipitating on these Brighton streets. Nah, fuck it, I'm done.
That's it. Come on. Come on. Violence in these streets.
All my
We like silence. I'm gonna give that one a 5. I'm giving that a 5, y'all. That is a 5-piece banger and a biscuit. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I like that one a lot. I like that one a lot. Damn, we're getting played right now. This is almost over, y'all. I don't like it. I don't like that it's almost over. I was really enjoying myself. I was really fucking enjoying myself. But the next song we get into, Dr. Mayers. Dr. Mayers. What's up, Mayers? For the players. Sorry, I don't know why I'm going into that. My bad. But this is the next song. Let's see what we about to get into with this. Hey, y'all, look at this.
All my thoughts are turning blue. Tell me what's the boy to do? All my yesterdays are fading from the view. And every night I lay awake, waiting for the day to break, just to share another memory with you.
Dear diary, it's Jeremiah. I've been trying more to write because these nights get mighty long upon this ward right after light. The bedside lamp illuminates the trailing path of my pen. That's how I feel about the good Dr. Myers, my friend. You see, so Dr. Myers said that I'm responding so exquisitely and physically responsive to prescriptions.
So is it Mayers or Myers? Because I see I see Mayers here, but he's saying Myers. Man got me thinking I'm tripping. He got me thinking I'm tripping.
On delivery, I'm fit to be walking out here in 3 weeks tops. I wanna be just like the doctor when I grow up. Mommy said that we got lucky cause we can't afford none. And getting let into this trial was a gift from the sun. And we got shined on from the heavens, man, this doctor's my hero. He sometimes jokes around and calls me patient zero. Cause my patience zero, I mean, I'm kinda hyper. I'm prone to be staying up.
Sarah, you're crazy.
And these side effects kind of make my sleeping a nightmare. My mouth gets dry sometimes, no saliva. The pain ain't stopping, but the doctor said patience. My patience is zero. I told you I hate it. The doctor said that it gets dark before dawn. Every rose has its thorns, best to weather the storm. So 4 in the morning, I'll say goodnight. And if I sleep, then it's a blessing from the holy skies. Every night is a drag, but the daytime's nice. Cause Dr. Myers will be there, so I know I'll be fine.
All my thoughts are turning blue. Tell me what's a boy to do. All my yesterdays are fading from the view. And every night I lay awake, waiting for the day to break, just to share another memory with you.
Dr. Rick Myers, September 21st. Patient 13 appears to be getting worse. It's seeming like these treatments not only failed to work, but have made his condition critical. Crippling adverse symptoms and side effects like the last 12 kids. Pardon me, I mean test subjects. I gotta give myself distance from my feelings. This is science, nothing more. And so I hide behind that mindset anytime that I'm unsure. I was hired to find a cure, and so at times I come off heartless. But my job's to stay on target and bring this product to market. Gotta keep the funding coming, gotta finish what we started. Gotta crack some eggs to make this multi-million-dollar omelet. With these corporate farmer reps, and they've been breathing down my neck. And they're the ones who write the checks, really, what the fuck you expect? I got a wife and 2 boys of my own I gotta protect. So these kids at the clinic are just numbers I've written next to the date and time of the test. Nothing more, nothing less. Blame the parents if you want it, they sign a form of consent. But this Jeremiah kid, there I go again. Patient 13, I mean, something about him's different. Says he wants to be like me, and so I say that he'll become an even better doctor, knowing that that day'll never come. His pulse has been getting weaker, now there's fluid in his lungs.
Dr. Myers?
Get some rest, patient 0, we're almost done.
All my thoughts are turning blue. Tell me what's a boy to do. All my yesterdays are fading from the view. And every night I lay awake, waiting for the day to break, just to share another memory with you.
Dr. Rick Myers, September 29th. Patient 13 didn't make it through the night. His name was Jeremiah, and he loved to read and write. And I can't help but feel responsible. I gotta make this right. Gotta find that breakthrough, gotta give the company something, or else I'm afraid they'll start to lose interest and pull their funding. So I studied every study and double-checked every entry in the journal I've been writing, just hoping something'll catch me. Didn't sleep for 3 days till I figured it out. And once I did, I knew that I could realistically vouch to have it finished up by Christmas. So I called and set a meet so I could tell my bosses I was just weeks away from complete. Little patient 13 and the 12 who came before him, and the sacrifice they gave us would be for something important. For the science to prevail, gotta learn to live with the losses. I repeated in my thoughts as I went to step in the office. Hey, I'm here for the meeting.
Oh yes, Dr. Michaels, have a seat.
It's Myers. Just you here today?
Well, you know how busy things get.
Right. Okay, well, anyways, I finally had a breakthrough in the research with the formula, and it's actually...
Okay, let me just stop you right there.
But...
We've decided to go in a different direction with the funding.
What?
Well, there's this new weight loss product in trials right now. Gila Monster Venom, actually.
Gila Monster?
Yeah, everyone's really excited about it over here.
But kids died on my watch.
Listen, we are so sorry to hear that.
You're sorry?
And we want to thank you so much for your hard work, Dr. Michaels.
Myers?
Sure, and you really are one of our best and brightest.
But...
Listen, I'm sure we'll have another project with your name on it very soon.
No. Listen,
Great, I'll have my assistant reach out.
Your assistant?
Have yourself a nice day.
All my thoughts are turning blue. Tell me what's a boy to do. All my yesterdays are fading from the view. And every night I lay awake, waiting for the day to break, just to share another memory with you.
Damn, that's a tough song right there. That's a tough song. That's almost as tough as the Casket song. which I guess that's the one that comes up next, huh? This is the song that made me cry, B. This is the song that made me cry right here, B. This song was tough though. So obviously when you get towards the end of certain albums, you have those deep, introspective, emotional string puller type of songs, which Dr. Myers, or yeah, Dr. Myers, I'm gonna see Mayers here, but Dr. Myers is definitely one of those tough songs. I want to break that song down a little bit. You know, our first reaction, I know that was a very tough song. Um, my brain is turned, my social battery's almost off. That's really what it is. I think my social battery's almost off, so I think that's where I'm at with it. But I really enjoyed that song. That's another five-piece banger, and that's a well-placed song into this as you change the tempo up again. I mean, Silence was like that too. So, you know, like we're getting three of those type of tracks where they're emotionally driven, and we got Caskets. You know what I mean? I'm giving that song a five too. I'm giving that song a definite five. I was definitely banging with that. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, subscribe for the vibes, not validation. So we got Caskets. We're not at the penultimate, but we were almost there. And if you want to see my original reaction to this song, once again, that song's in there. If you want to see Beto cry for the first time, that was one of them. That was one of them right there. There's been two songs that's got me a little watery, teary-eyed, and this was one of them. Caskets.
If I don't wake tomorrow morning, empty shoes on the side of the hall, and if my number stops calling, picture frames hanging up by the door, you try to reach right in and hold on to the little things, but they slip away. But it's okay, 'cause I had a hell of a time. Know that I had the time of my life. So remember me and smile. All of the souls heading back home down a one-way road. So it goes until the casket closes. And if you get that sinking feeling, thinking about the time we shared, I hope it helps you with your healing.
Appreciate the dono, Sams.
Knowing that I wasn't scared,
Drop a bomb for you, bro.
I everything. I pressed the world up against my skin. I was lucky, I guess. I always found the beauty in the mess. You gotta hold on to the little things, but you gotta let go just a little bit. When another one goes, one will find their wings, then they'll find their way home, little take and give. Into the unknown and the changing tides. The sun sets low on an endless sky. So much we don't know, I don't know why, but I'll be fine, 'cause I had a hell of a time. Know that I had the time of my life. So remember me and smile. All of the souls heading back home down a one-way road. So it goes until the casket closes.
Raise a toast as the curtains close and the sunset fades to black. So the story goes, we all walk with ghosts, no one-way tickets back. The casualties of our memories that slip right through the cracks. All the inside jokes and the times we spoke will stay frozen in the past. You gotta hold on to the little things, but you gotta let go just a little bit. I guess we'll never know what tomorrow brings, but just know you're not alone in the thick of it. I know it feels cold when the casket's closed. Stories untold on a headstone. For those who grow old, it'll fly by in the blink of an eye. So we'll have a hell of a time. Know that we'll have the time of our lives. So remember us and smile. All of the souls heading back home down a one-way road.
Song will always be so tough, man, especially when you watch a loved one die, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, not a lot of people are supposed to watch people die in real time and in real life. but that shit sticks with you and it changes you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I even realized this from the second part where it was different. I think the light switched off.
Have a hell of a time. No, we'll have the time of our lives.
That's crazy how he went from being at the crib and she was rested to now that she's at, like, I didn't even peep that the first time. But that's real stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, life changes in the blink of an eye like that, man. That's tough, man. Being somebody who had to deal with watching something like this in real time, shit's crazy, bruh. And it's funny how seeing this a second time around, it like to see where I was at a month and some change ago when I first was watching this versus where I'm at now. It's like you get stronger each time, but it still hits you the same. You know what I'm saying? It still hits you right in the gut every single time, man. But we're definitely stronger than I was when this first came out. But yeah, man, watching shit like this, that shit hurts.
So remember us and smile. All of the souls heading back home down a one-way road. So it goes until the casket closes. We'll have a hell of a time. Know that we'll have the time of our lives.
Gotta hold mine. Gotta hold mine. Hold mine for that.
Home down a one-way road. So it goes until the casket's closed.
Yeah, that's still one of the saddest songs. That's still one of the saddest songs on this album, man. And I mean, it's still a 5. But that song is sad as hell, man. That shit, whew, that one still gets me, you know, a little tight in the gut, a little bit tight, little stomach twister right there on that, man. But obviously, we know what that one is. That's a 5-piece, man. We won't stick on that one too long. Excuse me, we won't stick on that one too long, but we all know where we stand with that one. We all know where we stand with that one. So now we are at the penultimate, y'all. The penultimate. End of the world. Perfect title for it, too. End of the world, as we're at the end of this almost penultimate. Then the last one is Lunatic Lullaby. Damn, this is about to get crazy, huh? This is about to get crazy, huh? This is gonna get crazy, isn't it? But we're here for it. We are here for it. So far, like I said, this is definitely a 10 out of 10. I mean, yeah, 10 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? This is a 10 couch album right now. This is a 10 coucher. Only gripe, like I said, is that the first and the second track should have got swapped, but well put together story, well put together for the energy. I am a fan. I'm a fan of this. I'm glad that we're sitting through this together as one big happy family on the couch. Shout out to the couch gang. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? We got a good 24 in the chat, which is crazy. That's a lot of people in this chat. Well, I thank all 24 in this chat. Let's drop a ball for y'all. Let's drop a ball for the 24. Because we got 24s, causing glows. That's how all the couch gang rolls. Sorry. But the next song we getting into is End of the World, y'all. End of the World, penultimate. And I might have another gripe. It ain't about how you start, it's about how you finish. I feel like this should have been the end. Depending on how the song sounds, this should have actually been the last song. That would have been a great way to close it, right? You know, it would have been a great way to close it a little bit, but that's neither here nor there. I don't create the music. I'm just a listener. But End of the World, let's get it, y'all. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, subscribe for the Vibes Not Validation. If you want your Vibes Not Validation t-shirt, feel free to click on the link in the bio. We got merch, baby. We got merch.
It's the end of the world. Everybody that you love's gonna die.
Get up, buckle up, knuckle down, bust your bubble, shopping for some hope in the dust and the rubble, yeah. Washing these feet to keep you scared. Buy your reinforced bunker so you're well prepared. Medication corporation, TV screens, collectively
Walking Dead
collapsing
things?
the American dream. And keep up your 9 to 5 to play the slot machine. And keep on watching this apocalypse, hypocrisy is rife. In the Senate, politicians are the men in queue. Collision course that we should have all prevented. Hey, we're gonna die, sugar, it's okay. Just another supernova in the Milky Way. I call 911 666 911 on a rocket ship to Mars when they block the sun. Blow it up, atomic energy with hydrogen. Here's a serving of Corona for your dying lungs. Cough it up, hey, hey, it's the price we pay. It's the fate of the human race. So much darn potential gone waste. Welcome to the end of the day. See the chemtrail clouds on a summer's day in the sky. Watching as the fires rage and the polar bears drown. Baby, it's okay to be fine. Don't forget to medicate. It's a sick, sick world, but I feel great, so come on. Welcome to the end of the world. Wake up to the heavy metals that are blowing on the breeze, and smoke from the wildfires, I could barely breathe. Whales washing up on them rising seas, and got a bunch of fucking plastic in my mac and cheese. Yeah, the food's all poison, so we're all sick. Trade a double quarter pounder for a chemo drip. Soak it up while we argue about the politics, and keep a full speed. Beauty and the Beast. Apocalypse, I know. AI's got us in that scope, and when they choose to terminate us, and that's all she wrote. Feel like God went ghost, and they monetize hope while they selling us a noose that'll fit our throats. We could use a little help from the Vatican. When they're not busy with the kids, they be trafficking. Allegedly, go and get another jab again, and just
ooh, you talking wild on that last line. You talking wild on these last few bars.
us a noose
if you know, you know.
We could use a little help from the Vatican. When they're not busy with the kids, they be trafficking. Allegedly, go and get another jab again, and just ignore the black box on the packaging. Shoot it up, hey, hey, it's the end of days. Nothing left that we could say. 'Cause it looks like we're fucked either way.
Transformers? What the hell? What the hell is going on?
Oh shit!
Bye bye.
Welcome to the end of the day. See the chemtrail clouds on a summer's day in the sky. Watching as the fires rage and the polar bears drown. Baby, it's okay to be fine. Don't forget to medicate. It's a sick.
The symbolism of the robot, the Sasquatch, the alien, sorry, the Terminator, sorry, the alien, and there was something else that I'm missing in there too. Oh yeah, and the zombie.
Drown, baby, it's okay
what are they trying to tell us?
Don't forget to medicate.
What are they trying to tell us, y'all?
Sick world, but I feel great, so come on. Welcome to the end of the world. Welcome to the end of the day. See the chemtrail clouds on a summer's day in the sky. Watching as the fires rage and the polar bears drown. Baby, it's okay to be fine. Don't forget to medicate. It's a sick, sick world, but I feel great, so come on. Welcome to the end of the world. Welcome to the end of the day. See the chemtrail clouds on a summer's day in the sky. Watching as the fires rage and the polar bears drown. Baby, it's okay to be fine. Don't forget to medicate. It's a sick, sick world, but I feel great, so come on. Welcome to the end of the world.
The end of the fucking world. Not the nuke. Whoa. Welcome to the end of the world. Yeah. Woo. Throw that shit. Damn. I gotta sit back for that one. I gotta sit back for a second on that one, y'all. I gotta sit back and cross my legs on that one. Damn. Damn. I'm gonna get that song a solid 3.5 though. I'm gonna get that song a solid 3.5. That video was telling. They always put things in the videos, y'all. They always put things into the video. That's when I throw my tinfoil hat on and I start saying some shit. But I'm gonna let it be. I'm gonna let it rock. You know what I said during Raw Thoughts Part 6, or was it Part 7? I think it's a 7-parter, right? But either way, during the last Raw Thoughts, I said if you know, you know. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you, because I ain't about to get all on this internet, you know what I'm saying, and start talking about some things. I'm gonna let it just rock, B. I'm gonna let it really just rock. But they talking that shit, y'all. They talking that shit. I'm just gonna let y'all know they out here talking that shit. I am fully in support of the shit that they talking. That's for sure. That is for sure. You know what I'm saying? I hear what they talking about. I see what they talking about. We ain't gonna pretend that they ain't talking about what they talking about now. We ain't gonna pretend that. We definitely not gonna pretend that. But I'm gonna leave that at 3.5. Not my stilo as far as what the sound that I was used to in it, but I like the message in the song. I like the message in the song. It's still 3.5. 3.5 out of 5. That is the lowest rating song that I've given throughout this whole album. It's been 4s, 4.5s, and 5s. So forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. But I like the message a lot in that song. You know what I'm saying? The message was really strong in that song for me. But the last song, guys, the Webby finale, the Renanelle. You know what I'm saying? We got the final song here, which is Lunatic Lullaby, which sounds insane. You know what I'm saying? It sounds insane. This visual feels like I'm inside of somebody's brain. There's a lot of things going on. If you made it this far, let me know how many couches y'all give. Give me a couch and a hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Give me a couch and a hell yeah if you in here lurking and smirking. You know what I'm saying? Let me see all the couches in here. You know what I mean? How many couches are we giving this album? How many couches are we giving this album? That's what I really want to know. How many couches are we giving this album out of 10? Is it 10 couches? Is it 9 couches? Is it 8 couches? Is it 7 couches? It can't be any less than 7. That's why I'm gonna stop at 7. For me personally, it's still a 10. It might even really be a 9.5 because I said I'm gonna be funny without making it perfect. And we're not everything's perfect. There's no such thing as perfect in this world. But there is no skippers in this world. And there's no skips in this album. The song that I would probably listen to the least would be the last song we just heard. But there is absolutely not any skippers on this album. That's what I will say. There are no skippers here. There are 0 skippers on this. Every song is pretty fucking good. But with that being said, we are getting into the last song of the Ren album here. The last song of the Ren album. Let's see what we got. Lunatic Lullaby. I feel like this song is going to be pretty insane. Infinity couches, I love it, Art. We're in some cells. We're in some brain cells here. Oh no, we're in the womb. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party, Jay. Drop a bomb for you, Jay. I love the solo guitar intro to this. I'm banging with this.
remember swinging like a
I'm about to say he's
pendulum
coming
by
out.
my umbilical cord.
Hold on. First of all, we gotta drop a bomb for how crazy the intro of this song was. That was such a great artsy way of introducing us into the world and somebody being born. That was fucking insane. That was insane. I knew it was coming. You know, I thought it was a brain, but I'm like, oh no, once I seen the baby hands, it was just a womb. Then when you started seeing it open and it was coming out, that was insane. That was insane. But let's talk about that intro. 2 minutes and 45 seconds of an intro. Of an incredible intro right there. That was fucking fire. Drop another bomb for that.
Swinging like a pendulum by my umbilical cord.
POV was crazy.
The surgeon held me up proudly like a prized fish. And all I could think was put me back.
I want my innocence.
Put me back.
I don't want to be corrupted in this cold world.
To be violently ejected from the safety of the womb into this Tartarian nightmare felt cruel. I looked up at my mother, once my home, and now the orchestrator of my exile, and I felt deserted. I feel this feeling again. With everyone that I'd ever loved.
I'm feeling that.
I remember summoning a burst of air from my diaphragm, and it ripped through the tightly strung fibers of my vocal cords, and I made a terribly repugnant sound. A giant ugly gloved hand hoisted my tiny writhing body onto a sterilized surface and began hacking at my umbilical cord with a stainless steel scalpel. Who were these barbarians that would sever me from my one avenue of nourishment? I was passed back to my mother, and she looked down at me, and she smiled. How can you smile at a time like this? What
Life, brother.
I quickly realized that I did not belong here.
The thoughts of an innocent child, and not even a fully developed child at this point. This is a baby, an infant he's giving the thoughts of an infant. Because once again, we don't know what the babies or the infants are truly thinking when they come into this world. These could be the exact thoughts. I mean, you know, we reach in a little bit, but we don't know. We don't know. We do not know. You know what I'm saying? But this is a crazy POV, fam. This is a crazy POV.
The one thing that brought solace, that brought peace, was the rhythmic beat emanating from my mother's heart monitor. I remember it clearly now. It beat like a metronome. Steady. Rhythmically. And all of a sudden, I could hear music. Yeah, I could hear music. And in that music, I could hear the heartbeat of the universe. Primal, connected, formless yet with form. Empty spaces filled with bursts of matter. And I was enamored. I was in awe. I was at the altar of gods. I knew I had to pursue this feeling every day, or I would surely die.
Yo, I'm fucking mind blown off of that, man. I gotta follow that one. I gotta follow that. That's how you ended it? That's how you ended it? It's about how you finish. It ain't about how you start, it's how you finish. That's almost like a story being told backwards, damn near. You know what I'm saying? Because it started off with somebody as a full-blown adult, escaping the asylum and shit. Wow. That got me sitting back like, okay then. Okay, Ren. Okay, Webby. Y'all put together one hell of a fucking album. Y'all put together one hell of an album. That outro's a 5. 5 for the visuals. 5 for the POV. 5 for like what he just described from a baby's perspective. You know what I'm saying? That baby's perspective was crazy. That was something that I was not expecting. The solo guitar piece in the first 2 minutes and 35, 40 seconds, pff, insanity. You know what I mean? That was insanity right there. That's art. That is art right there. Like their artistry was displayed on this album. You know what I mean? They really displayed what they can do together as one brain on one beat. You know what I'm saying? Or sorry, two brains. Two brains on one beat, making greatness. You know what I mean? Like I have to say that album, that outro just bumped the album for a 10 to me. That outro just bumped the album up to a 10 to me. I was gonna be cheap. I was gonna cheapskate and do like a 9.5. But I can't cheat like that. I can't cheat like that. And there wasn't even enough words to be said in that. You need no crazy words in that. You just needed what we got. We just needed what we got in that right there. Listen, man, that was one hell of an EP. I'm glad that they released what they did when they did it, but I also will still say, and I'll still stand on it, that this remains a great album. You know what I'm saying? I'm standing on that. This is a great ass album. Wow. That was great storytelling, great rhythms, great melodies, good rapping on there. Very good rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like it had two different type of energies. You know what I mean? I think towards the end, so I think there was like two halves of this album. The first half was more like a perspective on like corruption, life, like contracts, music industry, personal things. And then I think the second half was more about, life, broken innocence. Um, what else? Because I gotta look at the track list right now because this is the first album reaction, but just me kind of breaking it down into like how my mind works a little bit. Um, yeah, just like life, world issues involving which takes away life. So like a lot of life things into the second half of this album versus the first half. I feel like it was more an introspective thing. And yeah, that was fucking dope. That was a dope ass album. That was a real dope album. I'm not even gonna lie, man. Like 15 dope ass tracks. Now, my favorite tracks off of this, and believe it or not, it was probably none of the ones that I've actually heard prior to this album. That's what's crazy about this album as well, too. Like the ones that I've never heard quickly became my favorites. Like I'm a big fan of this last track, obviously. Dr. Mayers, you know what I'm saying? Silence is something that I want to go back to. I'm gonna like do a separate reaction to that too, just so I can just like kind of break that down in a different way because we vibe on the albums and we just like let the things kind of vibe and rock out. Um, Me and My Monster is my favorite one still. Me and My Monster is still my favorite track on this album, like hands down. That doesn't change at all. Um, that if we're talking about the ones that I've heard, Down the Road is my favorite. Down the Road is one of my favorites of the ones that we already heard. Um, it's like what my least favorite song is actually, to be honest with you on here, and it's not even because it's a bad song, but my least favorite would probably be the first one. I feel like the first one sets the tone for the energy. You know what I'm saying? The energy and what you're gonna get into, and I still feel like once again Instigator and Madhouse should have got switched, but it's my least favorite as far as how everything was on this. This was such a good album that my least favorite would be the intro because it just got better and better as it went on. You know what I'm saying? I did like Asylum too. Or sorry, yeah, I did like Asylum. I like that lyrical output. Lyrical whatchamacallit, visual, sorry. I like the lyrical visual on there. I like Smoking Gun too. You know what I'm saying? Smoking Gun was a really good one just because of like how it gave me the guilty conscious vibe to the song, to the record. Um Mason Jar was good too. This was fucking a good album. This is like as I'm scrolling back and forth, like this was a really good album. Everything was placed damn near perfectly to a T, minus the first two tracks, obviously. But yeah, and even how this ended. I mean, I was saying that End of the World. You know what? Actually, no, I'm taking it back. I will say I still think End of the World should have been the finale on this based off of listen, because there's a story being told in this, right? So if I was to play, if we listen to Caskets, right, and then you have that lunatic lullaby pop up after, that would have been a fire way to kind of like twist the album a little bit. In my opinion, obviously they're gonna do what they got to do because this is their album. But I'm listening to it being like, if you would have followed up with that baby coming into the world after Caskets close and one hell of a ride and everything like that, I might have would have said words like classic and shit. You know what I'm saying? I would have said words like classic and epic and shit like that. I would have been throwing out gas words out there. I'd have been throwing out gas words. So I will say, as I've listened to this album, where I would have placed the beginning of the album and the end of the album, and I only say for the beginning, obviously, with Instigator because of how they led with Madhouse, which didn't follow up with Madhouse, just went right into Neurodivergent, which is cool, but that's just my gripe with it. But if I would have listened to this Casket song and then it would have followed up with that Lunatic Lullaby, man, shit. Shit, this album would have been a different type of look. This album would have had it's still a great look. But for me personally, if I would have had reversed those two tracks, that would have been fucking disgusting. That would have been disgusting. I think that would have tied the story together a little bit more, to be honest with you. If you because you think about it, you get impatient. I don't know why I keep saying impatient because it's right there in front of me. But you get silence, right? Then you get Dr. Myers, which I think silence is more like what happened to somebody on the streets and criminal things, right? And then you get Dr. Myers, then you get caskets, then you get lullaby. You get lullaby. I think lullaby should have been the second to last. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I think lullaby should have been the second to last. And then you fast forward and you get into the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? The end of the world too. It's like it's the end of the world, it's the end of the CD, it's the end of the album. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that's where I stand with that. I think if that would have been constructed a little bit differently, that would have that would have tied all the loose ends together. That would have tied every loose end together. That could be my madness talking, but I think so, But this is definitely a 10 out of 10 album. You know what I mean? Definitely a 10 out of 10 album. I guess we got a perfect album here. We got a perfect album as far as where it fits the vibes, it fits the energy. You got some rapping in there, and like with Webby as well too. I like that Webby was able to display versatility that I didn't think he actually had. That's where I think I like this album a lot too, and gotta say it's perfected to a way where you would think that you would get a lot of rapping from Webby, but you got a lot of like singing. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of melodic shit from Webby that from the stuff that I've heard from Webby, I wouldn't expect that. You know what I'm saying? I would not expect that at all. I would think that he would come in after Ren's, melodic side or hooks or whatever, and then he would come in and do the rap thing. But he didn't do that. He didn't do that. And that's not a knock at all. Like that just displays the talent that Webby does bring to the music side of it. You know what I mean? Like musically and sonically. And it sounded good. Like, when artists do try to sing or whatever, you like kind of don't like it or it just sounds off. But it was so fitting to what this album was on and what type of vibe it was. And shit, there was a song that I can't remember where it was, but I was corrected and they were like, Webby was singing. And I was like, oh, Webby was on that. Whatever song that I thought Ren had a solo piece, I was like, he sung on that, so that says a lot as well too. This album was fucking good, man. This album was good. I I gotta say my top three songs because now we're gonna boil down to that. My top three songs, and this is tough, but me and my monster, me and my monster is by far my favorite. I like Smoking Gun. And then I gotta say down the road. I gotta say down the road. Those are my favorite three. Those are my favorite three. Now, if we was gonna do a top five off of this, still sticking with what I just said, um, I'd go Dr. Myers and give me a second here. Give me a second to reflect it. Um, let's see, Dr. Myers, and then That's tough. That's tough to pick a top five. But I think if I was to really go with one in here, it would likely have to be Silence. It had to be Silence. So, you know what's funny is I almost honestly feel like the back half of this album was a lot better than the first half. And like once again, I think that's because I was spoiled and heard the first half of the album already. Yeah, I mean, I think that's really where that stands. But I think on the latter half of this, the latter half of this really picked up the steam. But once again, I said that the energy was going to shift halfway through the album. I think it shifted between Asylum and Me and My Monster. But this was good. This was definitely good. I definitely rocked with this. I am a fan of this right here. 10 out of 10 album. I can't stress enough that this was definitely a 10 out of 10 album. And we're going to give it some bombs here. We're going to give it some bombs. We're going to give it some bombs here. Initial listen, I'm going to say it's a 10 out of 10. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure there could be some holes in it. But I'm not going to say that it's not a perfect album for these two to put together like that. Because you got the perfect balance of music. You literally got the perfect balance of music on here. Like, I didn't get bored with any of the songs. It kept me upbeat. Now, obviously, I'm a little, social battery was draining, but that has nothing to do with that. It's just that, I decided to come on this motherfucker and start it late. But yeah, this was the perfect balance of music on this, man. Ren is a creative ass dude, especially with the Lunatic Lullaby. Like, the Lunatic Lullaby shows this dude's creativity on like a whole new level. I want to know who shot that video and like whose idea that was too. Whose ever idea that was, genius. Genius. Straight up genius. That's a straight up genius move for that. Like I ain't even gonna front. I am not gonna front at all. At all. But don't forget to like the video, hype the video, subscribe. This is your Ren and Chris Webby Asylum full album reaction. We did it live. F it, we did it live. I hope we enjoyed it. Webby did it. And we're gonna get into possibly another album right now. But don't forget to like the hype the video, subscribe for the vibes. Let's see. I wanna see if I got the battery for this. It's a lot of songs. It's a lot of songs. I want to give Token my full undivided attention too. That's why I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I don't want to be over here nodding off and fucking dying over here. This might have to be a tomorrow album reaction. This might have to be a tomorrow album reaction. I mean, what y'all think? What y'all think, man? What y'all think? Tomorrow? Y'all want better energy tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? Y'all want me to give more of that fire tomorrow with this? Because I think I'm running low. I think I'm running low here. We easing myself back into this live thing. You know what I'm saying? Like going live be a little tough these days, and putting everything together be a little tough these days. But I don't know. I don't know. Plus I gotta hit the range tomorrow. I'm gonna hit the range. I gotta hit the gym. I got a show to do tomorrow with my mans. Well, I've been sharing it all on the Instagram. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, feel free to follow your brother on Instagram. But yeah, I've been sharing that all month, man. So I got that to do. I think I'll be a judge on the panel tomorrow. So I gotta be all attentive on it. Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. We gonna show it tomorrow. It might be tomorrow early too. It might be tomorrow early, like super early. You know what I mean? Because I want to be able to. I got something to be. I got somewhere to be at 5, and then I have other stuff I'm doing in the in the early morning. Then I gotta hit the rangy. I gotta hit the rangy range. You feel me? I gotta do the rangy. Yeah, because 20 tracks is a lot. 20 tracks is a lot, Token. If my black ass would have came on here a little earlier, I might have would have been able to dust it off. But I don't know if I can dust. I can't dust it off with a Russian. You know what I'm saying? I can't dust it off with a Russian right now. But I think that's where I'm gonna stand with that. But you know what I will do on the outro though, because I can do a song. I can do a song, maybe. My social battery is drained.
Go get them, kid.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Let's see. Yeah, I can do this, I think, right? Or do I have the brain capacity to do this right now though? Because like this is a lyrical breakdown. This is like gonna be a reaction. You know, this is the set list for that. You feel me? You know, I'm not gonna do it to myself. I'm not gonna do it to myself because I gotta get up early in the morning. I gotta do some things. Yeah, I think this is where we're gonna leave it at tonight. I think this is where we're gonna leave it at. You know, it was a perfect end to a perfect album. You know, I think that's where we stand. But those of y'all that came through, kicked it with your boy, be on the lookout tomorrow because Token's getting his own reaction. He's getting his own album reaction. You know what I'm saying? We gonna give him his own time. We gonna give homie his own time. Even though, hold on, give me a second. Let me grab a little fruit. Will the fruit bring me back to life? Will it bring me back to life? Will it bring me back to life, y'all? What y'all think? Y'all think I can push through it? Y'all think I'm gangster enough to do this? I don't know if I'm thug enough. I'm on my old man vibes these days, yo. My old man vibes have been real. I got old man syndrome now. I got the old man syndrome. I didn't I didn't mess my shoulder up trying to do too many damn pull-ups and doing too much. I was doing too much bullish. Stacy, it'd be a good time over here. It'd be a good time over here. You know, I get my hip hop bag. You know, I get my rent bags. I'm getting a lot of bags. There's a lot of bags that get opened up over here. A lot. Uh-oh. There's fruits like my spinach right now. I feel like I'm like on my Popeye shit, even though the Popeye theory is that he was on some drugs. But the watermelon and the fruit is not a drug. It's an energy booster. You know, that's a fact. My buddy just sent me a meme. Said when the 10 out of 10 wants you to chase her, but you low key don't have the same passion for the game anymore. That's me. That is me. I do not have the passion to play this game anymore. I'm retired. I've officially retired from chasing. Now, let me rephrase that. I don't chase, but I've retired from nonsense of the game. I'm retired from the game. I know too much about the game to want to play this game anymore. I don't wanna. I don't want to play anymore. I can't play anymore. Stacey, these are so good, by the way. They're like fire right now too. Like I've been actually hitting like 10 out of 10s on the watermelons. Like they've been nice and juicy, nice and crunchy. The watermelons I've been copping this season, I have not missed. I even bought some slices a little bit ago, and I was like, damn, why did I even not come? I used to like never go to this place for this fruit, but I just kept doing it. And I'm like, they just don't miss. I had some bad batches before that, but right now, hitting the spliggity spot. Damn. So damn good. Funny, I think I had watermelon juice earlier today too. Watermelon vibes. Y'all just watch me in real time just crush this watermelon in like 3 minutes. Damn. Wow. Bring me back to life. All right. Damn, Token's album is so fucking long. That means I would have done 35 songs, which means that we're at 2 hours and 30 minutes right now. Well, 2 hours and 27 minutes. That would put me at probably about 4 hours. Knowing I got to get up and do stuff tomorrow, huh? I'm a wild guy. I'm a wild guy for that. Yo, me too, Stace. I'm allergic to BS, man. I'm so quick to like eliminate a number out of my phone after just poor efforts, terrible games, and weak concepts. Like I think the last three girls I've like women, sorry, the last three women I probably talked to, I've literally either didn't want the number, deleted the number, or just never even tried to make an effort after the effort I already put in. I'm like, what are we doing here? You know, like I'm once I start asking what we're doing here, it's over for you. It's over. It is literally curtains to you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, we're too grown for these little childish ass games and childish ass ways and weird things. Like, I think for me, I think the next time I find myself in a situation or whatever the situation is, I'm gonna need Shorty to be more interested in me than I am in her. And when I say that, it's not that I don't want to pursue. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I don't want to do the man thing, but I am not here for the childish games and the silly chase. Because at the end of the day, we're in this old ass age that we're in. Ooh, excuse me. In this old ass age that we're in, there's no need for us to really be in that position playing that type of game. And there's a lot of broken ass people out here. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of unhealed people. There's a lot of dishonest people. There's just so many weird things left out in the world. Like, I almost be like, yo, should I go back? Should I go back from 5 years ago? You know what I'm saying? Should I rehash that old thing? You know what I mean? Should I try to get my old thing back? And I don't want, you know what's crazy? I don't even want my old thing back. It's just that it makes me feel like I should. It makes me feel like I should at least try it. Because at least that didn't come with like fucking this shit that's going on out here in the world today. That shit fucking is insane. is fucking insane. But that's almost like shit. What am I, 37? That's been a good like 3, 4 years without that. So I don't know what the fuck they got going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't even trust that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even trust that. So I'm just like, am I gonna be alone forever? Am I gonna be alone forever? Not even alone, but will I find a successful dating situation ever again at this stage in life? Because I feel like it's impossible. I feel like it is definitely impossible on the low because of just all the options, you know, and I put quotes on options, but because of all the options and distractions that are out there in the world, you think that you have all this stuff, and like maybe one person supplies that at the moment, and then the next moment you can get something else, but like none of it stays consistent. For me, I like consistency. You know what I'm saying? I need something that's consistent. I need something that's like reciprocated. You know, I need the adult things, and that don't seem to be out here these days, which is fucking weird. I thought it would be, well, shit, I didn't think I was gonna be in this position at this age, but here we are. Here we are, you know what I'm saying? But I really thought like, you know, the older you get, the easier it probably gets with that, but nah, man, it's actually harder. It is so much harder out here to fucking get like not even get a date, but like to deal with somebody that you want to tolerate. You know what I'm saying? I can only speak for me dealing with women. So that's why like, and I don't want to just make this a women bash thing. So that's why I'm just saying it as a generally speaking thing. But it's so much harder to find somebody that you're willing to tolerate. And on top of that, not even tolerate, but like, you know, if you know what you want or you know what you want to expect, that's what makes it harder. I feel like it's easier for people to get into situations when they don't really know what they want and they're just kind of fishing. Me, I'm not really fishing. I'm on like this is what not expect, but no, this is what I expect. This is what I want. This is what I want to see. I know what I want. And everything that I keep coming across, I'm quickly able to identify that I don't want that. And I'm so like literally like the past 3 women I've came across, I'm just like, nope, nope, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like it's minimal effort because of the minimal effort that is returned. I think when you're really ready, you will attract your person. And, you know, and that's why I think I'm at too. I'm like, maybe I just need to retire for a little bit and take a step back. And I really said that probably within the last like 3 situations that I've dealt with, you know what I'm saying? And all like back to back. And not that I'm like a serial dater, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not even like dating situations, just that I've gotten in situations or whatever. And this is after like I was going, like I'm still going through like a healing process and a journey where it's like, you know, I'm redefining myself and everything as well too. But yeah, like the last couple of situations, I'm just like, and I've said this twice now, actually, twice, and then like the other one before that, I'm just like, okay, like I'm just all set. But I've literally just like I'm just gonna take a step back. Like I don't even want to like talk to a woman or deal with a woman or even give a woman any sort of attention because I'm just like that's probably the part that isn't really compatible right now with me pursuing. I'd rather be pursued right now. You know what I'm saying? Because like at the end of the day, like I'm in the gym every day and I'd rather do other things. Like if I feel like I gotta like do extra stuff that I don't need, especially early on. Like I feel like early on it's got to be like a give and take thing, not a take and or give whatever type of shit. So I'm like, let me just fall all the way the fuck back, you know, and kick it with myself, you know, do the regular things that I was doing. Like even tomorrow, like I'm gonna plan on going to the range. You know, I'm gonna do this little show thing for my mans. You know what I mean? Or not even if it's a show or an event, either way, I'm doing that with my mans. And like a couple weeks ago, I went out and like see one of my I actually interviewed him, Big D's, an artist from Boston. Went and seen, you know, him and his partner's show, you know, saying the Dunners. You know, I did that. So I'm like, let me just start. And I did all this by myself. That's another key part. Like I've been doing a lot of things just on my own, but like slowly but surely, but like not often. So I need to just start going out by myself often a lot more and enjoying just like that. And I've also been trying to do things like go to the beach for peace, you know what I'm saying? The peace of mind, you know what I mean, and just like fresh air and shit like that. Because that's the one thing I like too. I like to protect my peace. And prior to like these situations, my peace I feel like has been either getting disrupted or it was just interrupted. You know what I'm saying? Like whichever one we want to put it, it's just been all of like nothing's been bringing me peace in that part. Like I'm at peace with everything else, but it seems like when it comes to me dealing with like that part, the dating or the women part of it, there's no peace. There hasn't been any peace. It's just been like teeth pulling, frustration, all sorts of weird shit. Like I ain't gonna lie, you know, I was supposed to actually have gone out just to go out with somebody today, right? And like here's the thing, like I'm a real player of the game. So like I recognize when like either the vibe is weird or like you just ain't fucking with your boy or whatever, right? So like I was basically trying to get up with somebody and you know, I give people like a pass, right? I give a pass, so I'm not that cutthroat. But like we were in the middle of chatting and then it was like, oh, so you're trying to get up? Yeah, okay, word. But like the person was like, I just woke up. I'm just like, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Cool, bet. So I'm like, well, I'm getting from the gym. Like, you know, you want to get up at a time. Like, I'm a time guy. I'm like, what time you trying to get up? What time you trying to do this? And we made the time, but then the person just went like, you know, ghost radio silent, whatever. I'm just like, all right, whatever. Fucking wake up, you know, the next day, get a fucking text message like, oh, I went back to sleep. Bet, right? So then today, same thing, right? Same pattern, same everything. I'm a pattern recognition guy too, like, and I'm such a pattern recognition guy that like I will literally just take notes of it the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that I was trying to chill, but like we see each other, you know, because I go to this spot to do things all the time. So it's like I'm gonna have to run into you either way. You know what I'm saying? Like I was there before you, I'll be there after you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm end up seeing you. So then I hit the person up again, like we chatted and shit. And then it went from like, oh, you're trying to get up at like 4:30, but then or 4:35, but then I had to go do something. You know what I'm saying? So then the person was like, well, I got something like, you know, I'll be free in like an hour. All right, bet. And then I asked you trying to do such and such. I was like, you're just trying to go to the beach because like I'm also on some like, if you really trying to focus on, I'm just gonna be like, you're just trying to do something without like just spending money. You're just trying to like walk around, like not even without spending money, but like no fancy smancy dinners, no nothing like that. Like walk outside, enjoy peace and shit like that, and then like maybe have a drink or whatever. Motherfucker gonna go, what's over there? And I was like, you trying to go to the beach basically. It was like, what's over there? And I was like, fuck you mean what's over there? It's like, I was like, water, food, bar, nigga, like, like what the fuck are we talking about, right? So it's like, okay. The response was, oh damn, I'm gonna get all hot again. And I was like, well, it's not that hot by the fucking water, especially where we're going. Like it's fucking Massachusetts. Like it's not even burnt, it's not even scorching hot out. So I already knew like where it was going, right? But then like, you know, one thing went to another, and I was just like, all right, because I still had something to do. I was like, I'll be back at like, you know, 5, 6 o'clock. So I hit the person at the beginning, and I was like, well, you know, you trying to get up at like 6:30, whatever. Ghost again. So now here's where I get Casper the friendly ghost. Because then the thing that I don't like when it comes to these situations is when that happens and then you see me the next time, because you're gonna have to see me. Like the situation of how it is, like you're basically going to have to see me because I'm gonna be there before you. I was there before you. I'm gonna be there after you. So like it's not like I'm gonna like change up where I gotta go because shit didn't work out with you. You know what I'm saying? Like little do you know, I tried to bag somebody at the same spot that you was at already, and I still went to go get my shit because like that shit don't bother me. I'm not gonna like press the issue and shit like that. So now what's gonna bother me is when I pull up to do what I need to do again, that person's gonna either be weird and try to act like that happened, or for me, I'm just gonna be like 7 on pump fucking 12. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just gonna be like that and call it a day. And now I'm gonna be the dick because now I'm not participating in the slop game that we was just playing. And then people feel away about that. But it's like, don't fucking play the game with me. Don't play the game with me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, don't play these type of games and I will be okay. And like for some reason, the last 3 times I've been dealing with these weird game playing, and it's been getting like significantly worse like each time too. That's why I'm just like, yo, I think I'm just gonna retire for real. Like today, I was just like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done with this here. Like I'm all set. Actually, it's been 4, but like I'm just like, nah, I'm all good with this. You know what I'm saying? Because even the last person, long story short, got the number, and then like they asked me to build some shit. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what am I doing? I was like, what am I attracting here that causes this type of shit? Which makes me then be like, I should have went back. I should just go back to my ex, you know what I'm saying? Or at least try that again, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I should at least try that because I'm familiar with that. You know, like now that was a whole different situation within itself. Like I was like some religious shit, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know, I don't see eye to eye with that part sometimes. And I'm just like, life was a whole lot easier when I was at least dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? Versus like this shit. Cause like this shit that I've been dealing with post relationship, sick. Post relationship shit is sick. Sick and wild. Like, I don't even ask for much. I just be like, hey, let's just chill. You know what I'm saying? I don't be trying to make nobody my girlfriend. Like, I don't be trying to be like doing no cuffy duffy shit. Like, I'm not trying to move too fast. So that's why I be mind blown on like what I've been running into. Cause I'm just like, I'm not even trying to rush anything. I'm just trying to just have casual fun and see where it goes. Then another person I was dealing with, this is probably the sickest one too. And then I'll probably leave it alone. But this is me. This is the rant hour. This is the rant hour right now. I was dealing with some woman who was fucking going back and forth with me and gave me the phone to like prove a point. Now when the phone is given to me, now I'm in your DMs, right? And then when I'm in your DMs, I see that you're texting with somebody who's trying to get your address 30 minutes ago. So you already out here playing games, but you trying to front like you wasn't playing games, but trying to put it on me like I'm playing games? Like I'm the one playing games? I'm sitting here like, how are you even in my crib in my bed and you was doing that 20 minutes, 30, 40 minutes ago just in case this situation would have went left, which it did, but you still ended up staying. Like I don't be understanding the concepts of what people be doing these days. That's why I think I'm just like, you know what? Your boy gotta retire for a little bit. Like I was telling somebody else today, I was like, I'm gonna still rap and make music and shit, but I like, you know, I'm retired. I'm pulling a Jay-Z. Like, you know, I'm gonna still do things to entertain things, but I'm just gonna retire. But I think I'm really just gonna like Michael Jordan retire, like, you know, like how Michael Jordan left basketball and went to baseball. Like, I'm just gonna leave that and just go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna leave this situation to just stay in the gym. You know what I'm saying? And be in the gym for a little bit, you know what I mean? And then I might come back and drop a double nickel or something like that. But I think I'm just gonna really retire from like this, whatever you like, because I don't want to call it dating, because I feel like dating means like you're like in a situation with somebody. Like I'm just gonna like retire from like trying to just have extracurriculars go on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna retire from that because it's just getting stupid. It's getting mad dumb. And I'm sick of trying to figure it out and trying to be like, oh, okay, or whatever. Like I'm just not gonna play the game. You know, like Mano says, I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to play anymore. But that is my rant for the night. That is my rant for the night. Stacy, I'm glad you stuck around to hear me get that off because I feel you. When you feel in the vibes and trust in your gut, it will lead you to where you need to be. I truly believe that. I truly do believe that. You know what I mean? And so far, my gut every time is like, yo, leave that chick alone. You know what I'm saying? Like my gut is literally every time like, yep, just leave her alone. Yep, like I've even, you know what's crazy, Stace? If you still here, dog, I've even had dreams about particular ones being like, "Oh, this is not a good look." You know what I'm saying? Like, leave that one alone too. And then I didn't listen to that dream, but then like week or two following up after that dream, things all led to being like, "Yep, gotta leave that one alone." And I had to leave that alone. I had to, and it sucks too because I'm just like these signs be all around you, and that's why I think when people ignore the flags or ignore the signs or whatever, it gets worse and worse, and then you get into a spiral of not knowing where it started. For me, I'm always knowing where it started off the jump, and I'm getting better at being like, nope, I'm good. Hell no, I'm all set. I don't want to deal with that. You know what I mean? That's kind of like what I've been doing these last few trips, you know, around the park with, you know, my extracurriculars and dealing with females, you know what I'm saying, dealing with people of the opposite sex. You know what I'm saying? Like the paying attention to the signs, like because people will tell you who they are mad early. That's the one thing. I think I've always believed that if somebody tells you who they are the first time, believe them. And that was a saying that I used to hear all the time, but I'm actually applying it a lot more now. A whole lot more now versus versus like what I was doing before. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in a super so like after my ex, like I was in like a super duper toxic relationship. Not relationship, whoa, sorry. Super toxic situationship where I wasn't paying attention to like any of the signs, but sex was good. You know what I'm saying? The sex and everything else was good, but those other toxic things were crazy. And I was dealing with that up until probably like fucking June, you know what I'm saying, Mayish and shit like that. And there was a particular thing that was said with that where I was just like, yeah, I can't deal with this person ever again. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like that was getting flipped on to me, even though the person knew that I was going through some shit, but they were flipping on me going through my shit, making it seem like I was the person making them feel the way about whatever they had going on. I was just like, wait, this is crazy. I was like, I'm going through some shit, but this is what you got to say. I haven't spoken to that person since. I might have, and I had a relapse with that. I did, but here's the part. They didn't respond back, which I was like, cool. Me going cold turkey for like that month, that person didn't reply back, and I refused to hit the person back after that because my old toxic way. Because once again, I'm a little toxic sometimes too. You know what I'm saying? But my old toxic way was like, I'm gonna hit you up. And once again, if you would have hit back, I probably would have dealt with it. But once again, you hit back, you ain't gonna hear from me ever again. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's what led me down the path of these other situations who they're never hearing from me again. So I'm sticking to if they show you who they are the first time, you gotta believe them. You have to believe any, and that goes for anything. You know what I'm saying? That's not even situations of like dealing with, women or women dealing with males or whatever. I think that's a people thing. You know what I'm saying? I think when people show you who they are the first time, you gotta believe them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta believe them. But I think there's something in our brain that says like, nah, it's not like that, or nah, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. Like, no, no, no. It's exactly what the fuck it is. It's exactly what the fuck it is. It's just that you're refusing to believe what that is. And every time I've been coming across, I've been getting these fucked up vibes. You know what I mean? That's what sucks is that I wish that I just didn't have the vibes with people that I had. Cause for me, like I feel like I'm a pretty easygoing guy. I keep it pretty simple. But once you give me a bad vibe or bad energy, or for example, if my cats don't fucking like you, or if my cats are running away from you, or like doing things that my cats don't normally do, especially when I've seen strangers in the house and they don't do that with strangers, I gotta pay attention to the signs. Gotta pay attention because the cats will be doing. My cats are friendly as fuck, so it's like if my cats ain't fucking with you, and that's happened probably 2 times. You know what I'm saying? Then like I can't rock with you. I can't rock with you. This shit's crazy how that shit works. My cats will literally not fuck with you and tell you. They will tell you. You know what I'm saying? The cat listen, actually I'm telling you. If you collect cats, I'm saying that like we're like they're fucking Pokemon. If you collect cats, your cats will tell you about who's in your house. Low key. Especially if they're already friendly and how they are. You know what I'm saying? Like if you bring like a bad guy into your house and like they like abort the mission, that guy probably is bad for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm 2 for 2. Because I have one of my cats who literally loves everybody. But I brought 2 chicks into this house one time, and that motherfucker has ran under the bed every single time, and both times these chicks were cooked. Both times these chicks were cooked. I'm like, yo, you don't never run under the bed, like. You like everybody. You like the maintenance man. You know what I'm saying? Like you like the maintenance man. So get cats. Cats are a good judgment of character. Low key. Low key. You know what I'm saying? Like my cats that motherfucker don't ever run under the bed. He'll run to you before you run under the bed. Straight like that. Yeah, see, no, my cats were around people. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had parties and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had parties and everything. Like these cats be around motherfuckers. But anytime it only happened twice. It's literally only happened twice. Like even the toxic situationship that I had, like they didn't even run away from that. But anything after that, they ran away from those. You know what I'm saying? They ran away from those two for certain. You know what I'm saying? So like I pay attention to that too. And I hate that I have to be so observant. Being observant kind of sucks sometimes because you see weird things like that, and you're like, it just makes you go, what's that emoji with the glasses? It makes you go, you know, it makes you go, for real, Stacy, listen to the cats. Like, what's that? What's the movie where it's like, don't you see the signs? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it was 2012. Don't you see the signs? Like, nah, you know, I don't want to see the signs today. But I'm gonna start paying attention to them motherfuckers, man. I'm gonna start paying attention to them damn signs because them signs could help me with a lot of time that I'd be wasting and a lot of energy and effort. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could help me save a lot of effort because I don't even like I'm at the point too where I don't even like putting effort no more. I'd be like, yeah, this effort. If this effort ain't there, and I feel like my effort's there, like even if it's like a dry ass conversation, like you know what I hate the most is a dry ass responder in a conversation starter. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to get anywhere when I gotta fucking pull fucking strings to have a simple ass conversation? What part of the game is this? You know what I mean? What part of the game is this? You know what I mean? I'll never understand it. I'll never understand it. I just truly will never understand it. But I guess that's also a part of the new game. You know what I'm saying? That's also very much well a part of this new game that we're out here playing. And the new game sucks. I ain't even gonna lie. This new game kind of sucks. I miss the old game where there weren't so many options just right in the at your fingertips because that's all it really is too is that everybody has options at their fingertips. Like it makes you feel gassed up or it makes you feel like you can just do whatever and then you know it'll just work itself out. And 9 times out of 10, like it won't. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've learned in my day. You know, back in my day, that's what I've learned. But that's just the way the cookie be crumbling sometimes, Joel. That is just the way this cookie be crumbling. But on that note, on that note, I think your boy is gonna sign off. This is your boy Uncle Bito signing off after a nice little 20-minute rant about dating. This might be the dating rant segment, you know what I'm saying? Because I just have to get that off my chest, especially after the fucking experience that I've dealt with the last 2 times. Like I've never I've never deleted numbers out of my phone so fast in my life. Like I kid you not, like the last 2 times I've deleted numbers within the first 48. And that's with engagement. It's just whack ass shit that came with it. Like shit that I'm just like, nah, I don't like that. Nah, I'm good. I'm all set. Yeah, I mean, like I was supposed to go out at like 6:30 today. That's kind of why I was late. I was supposed to have gone out and did shit at 6:30, but instead I went to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Because once again, I was just like, oh, what the fuck we doing? Like normally people you should respond back with like, you know, when motherfuckers is planning with you and when you like committed. You know, you gotta put air quotes on a plan on a commitment because it's just like, how do you say like, yeah, I'm down and I'm for it, but then when it comes down to putting out the you know the actual plan and initiation, now you just radio silent and ghosty. You friendly to Casper, Casper the friendly ghost. You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck? like, like what the fuck? You know what I mean? Hell nah, man. Like I ain't got time for that shit, man. And plus, it really goes down to like I'd be like, I don't want you that bad. Like I'll just keep it a buck. When it comes to shit like I'd be like, I don't want you that bad. Like if you think like this is what you do, toodles, you know what I'm saying? Like we good, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the one thing I won't do is no sucker shit and like chase something that wants to be chased like that. You know what I'm saying? That would like listen, that between asking me to build something within the first 15 hours of me getting your number and the situation that I dealt with today, I don't know which one's worse. I honestly don't know which one's worse between somebody being like, "Can you build something for me within the first 15 hours of getting your number?" versus somebody who's like two back to back, like they Detroit Pistons my shit. You know what I'm saying? They gave me the Detroit Pistons defense where it's like you committed to a plan twice, and then did the same exact move twice. Like You don't get a third time. Like, you know what I'm saying? What's the saying? Like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I'm on my George Bush shit, whatever that saying is. Like, I'm just like, you ain't about to fool me a third time though. You know what I'm saying? You're not about to fool me a third time with that. So it's like, all right, like, bet, noted. Now you get to just see me and you get to just pump my gas now. Like now you just get to see me just pump my gas. And it's not like this is the first time that's happened at this situation. It's just like, all right, well, I guess you're just gonna, I'm just gonna have you pump my gas now. Like, I don't know why we need to do all this extra shit. Just here you go. 15 on pump 7. Right back to my phone, like, all right, time to go to the gym, time to make this ride somewhere, time to do something. But I'm a sucker for women, man. I just love women too much. That's my vice. My vice is that I just love women too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like attractive women. I like pursuing women. But what I don't like is once I pursue and then I'm trying to do something and then you're just on some weird game shit. That's the part like I don't like in the pursuing part. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a certain level of engagement I need to continue to feel like I should pursue. I need some reciprocity. I need some reciprocation. I need that. It sounds like you've gained some wisdom from all of that. Yeah, that's the biggest win, you know what I mean? And like, once again, I'm also just at peace with myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm very much at peace with like myself. So like I'll always revert back to being like, all right, I'm gonna do something that's gonna bring me peace. Like that, I went to the gym. I could have like moped around or been mad or been annoyed or been like most guys do and like text back or be like, hey, like, so what's the deal? No, you already know the deal. We already talked about the deal. It's your turn to let a brother know what the deal is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the part where I think shit gets lost in transactions. You know what I mean? Like, they want you to like obsess or be thirsty or like whatever the case. And sometimes, like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I be like, because I'm a player of the game, I feel like I just be running into chicks that got other situations going on and shit too. You know what I'm saying? And they be trying to front like they don't. And I just be like, it's more obvious when you move that way versus the other way. Because, like, if you're not interested, I shouldn't even have your number. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm big on, like, don't give me your fucking number if I'm just going to be having this in here for no reason. I'm big on that. Whatever you do, make it fun, make it worthwhile, laugh, and enjoy as much as you can. Others will feel that joy. Yeah, but the part to that stace is that there be joy and energy suckers. You know what I'm saying? There'll be people that would like to suck all that and not in a good way and just like make it shitty. And that's kind of where I feel like I've been at too, is I feel like I've been dealing with some like energy suckers because like people love that, but there's people out there that try to like take that away from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of people that might try to take that energy away from you. And when they do, if you're not at peace or if you're not at an understanding of just how things go, that could also work backwards for you. That could work against you. And that's what I've recognized as well in probably my last 3 situations, maybe even 4. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even 5. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe even the past 5 situations, because like it's like the same thing, just in like different forms of how it comes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have the crazy one, you have the confused one, and I gotta put air quotes on the confused. You have the confused one, you have the manipulative one, you have Casper the Friendly Ghost. You know what I'm saying? You have performers and manipulators. You know what I'm saying? Like, even a little bit of that. Like, it comes in different forms, and then they try to like sway you to think it's this other shit. It's a nasty. I'm trying to tell y'all, as women that are in this chat, And as a guy talking to you who like, I'm active, I'm a little active. It's very nasty out here. It is very nasty on how people are moving with, like, for me, I like to say I have good intentions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't come with a hidden agenda. I don't come with like a I don't come with a hidden agenda. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, I'm one of those. If I'm getting to rock with you in any sort of way, like I'm kind of letting you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of letting you know what it is and like where I stand. You know what I'm saying? I don't have like a secret about anything. When you shine, others are attracted to your light. So yes, it can be dangerous, but you're aware. Just keep your wits about you. Yeah, yeah, straight up, man. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta keep it positive, keep your wits. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do that. You gotta do that. And I'm glad that I'm at the space that I'm at now because, if I was to rewind 4 months ago, 3 months ago, whatever, I could be approaching this and mentally thinking about this a whole different way. And it could be a spiral that would just be repeating itself and just be like a snowball effect versus now where I'm just like, nope, that ain't for me. I'm all set. Like quick to know I'm all set. Like what's the saying that Future used to say back in the day? I'm good, love. I'm good, love these days. I am very on some like I'm good, love. And that's not to toot my own horn about things, but I'm like I can always find another one. You know what I'm saying? I can always find somebody else. That's never a problem. I can always pursue somebody different. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Now, we know that females have it easier, but I'm pretty confident what I gotta do. If I want it, I make an attempt to get it. Now, what happens after I get it? That's really on the woman. You know what I'm saying? It's really on the woman at the end of the day because I pursue, but I don't chase. You know what I mean? I initiate, but I don't beg. Like there's a lot of things that I will do, but if I do those things, you have to come here to the middle. And when I say even come here to the middle, at least go through with the plan. You know what I'm saying? At least go through with a plan, or at least fucking, you know, agree to something. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm so at the point where like if I gotta ask twice the same shit and we know what we already talking about, chances are this just ain't about to work. Chances are this shit just ain't working. But I'm also gonna go back to my original game plan of things. Like, especially if I want to be in that situation, you gotta be interested in me more than I am you. Yeah, I mean, you gotta be interested in me more than I am you, and I think that's the only way in today's society, especially. I think that's the only way certain things work out when you want it to be a specific way. Now, if I'm just trying to, wham bam, thank you, ma'am, let the games begin. But I'm so past wham bam, thank you, ma'am, that I'm just like, what we doing? Because I don't even want to waste my time with that. Plus, people be like, I like being honest, but nobody's really honest. You know what I'm saying? So I just be like, okay, it's me, myself, and I. But at the end of the day, you don't need like, and that's the thing. My problem is that it's my vice. That's another thing. My vice used to be, hugging trees, smoking bud. Now it's women. Well, it's always been women, but like women are my vice. You know what I mean? And I have to figure out a balance of not making women my vice and just doing me a lot more versus like the not the thirst, but the hot pursuit of women. But it's summertime though too. You know what I'm saying? It's summertime. It's like, listen, where I live, I be seeing something every day. I be seeing something every day. And then I go to the gym. I be seeing shit in the gym. And I thought the gym was gonna be the place where I could probably get a little something or find a little something. But those are just as bad too. So I think I need to just start going to the grocery store or something. See, and that's the thing. This is my problem. I be constantly trying to figure out other avenues to find a woman that fits the criteria of what I'm trying to fit, trying to fill. That's my problem. This is my problem. Y'all are witnessing my problem in real time with this shit. in real time. There are others out there that want the same things you do. Sometimes that's a fact. That's a fact. That is 1000% fact. I'm just getting the shit end of the stick. I'm just getting the shitty end of the stick, you know. But you sound just like one of my peoples, man. They said the same thing. Yeah, we all have one or two. That's the problem. That is definitely a problem, having that one or two. I don't even want to like, cause for me right now, I'm like, I got a clean slate. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing to gain. You know what I'm saying? I don't want anything. I just want one. But in today's society, we can't have one. Not a lot of people are moving with just only one. It sucks. It fucking sucks. Cause then you have to, like, for me, once I even get the inkling that, like, I know I'm not the only one, like, once again, I already in the back of my mind know that it's just my turn. But once I get that inkling, it's a whole different type of person. It's a whole different type, because I'm just like, what are we trying to play for? You feel me? I think I'm at that stage of my life, like, when old people, they just be mad blunt and mad honest about shit. I think that's where I am with the game. I'm just so blunt honest about the game where I'm just like, well, we ain't gotta play like this. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta play like that. What's up? What we doing? You know? And that's a fact too, Stace. Usually when you stop looking, that's when they find you. Cause no bullshit. That's exactly how I got into my last relationship. I was like, and I think I was like 6 months into like not dealing with anything, right? Like that was probably the longest I said fuck it for, to be honest. That was probably the longest I said fuck it for. I was like, all right, I'm just not gonna pursue anything. And then like it literally like fell into my lap. like literally fell into my lap. Like not even like a figure of speech. Like it literally fell into my lap. And ended up being like a 7-year relationship with that person. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's very true. That is very, very true. And I had to go back to that script. But yo, that time be so long. That time be so long. You know what I'm saying? So, night, Ashley. Appreciate you sliding through. Appreciate the share. I'll definitely be doing Tokens album tomorrow for certain, with a couple of other reactions as well too. But yo, Stace, this is a fire conversation right now. this is a fire conversation. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't expect to get into this rant about it, but I feel like I needed to get this off my chest. And I spoke about it with one of my friends earlier on the phone today about that too. But I was at work, so I couldn't really like go into like full rant mode about it. But yeah, no, I need to get this off my chest, man, because I be sick of this shit, man. Yeah, it is. It is the itch that I gotta scratch. And I gotta stop trying to scratch it. I just gotta let it just pass. I gotta let it pass. And I've been wanting to practice something that's TMI, but I want to practice something for like the next like where are we at? We're almost at the end of the month. I think going towards like August, like I'm gonna practice what is it? Is it abstinence or celibacy? One of the two. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna practice that shit. And I'm gonna practice like retention. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna like really like not care about that as we go towards the end of the summer. I'm gonna really like put a fourth effort on it because like once again like I've cut off my other vices. Like I don't smoke pot. I'm 2 months of that and like don't even crave it. And with this part too, where like how I'm sick of the game, and it's funny how like this is how my life has been working because when I was sick of pot, like I had the same feeling about pot that I'm having about like my dating situations or like my approach of women situations. So I think I think it's very well gonna happen. To be honest with you, I see it definitely happening, like without a doubt. That I'm just gonna basically just like not pursue a single thing. Like, and I think it started today because even when I went to the gym, like I was normally when I'm at the gym, I'm like looking around, You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing things, I'm eyeing things, like I'm saying what's up to things and shit like that. But like today, like I just paid nothing, no mind, and just like was in my own zone, in my own world. But here's the thing. I did that. Then I'm getting smiles, I'm getting looks, I'm getting these little, hey, look at me, and all that shit like that. I'm just like, oh, I can't. And they're all beautiful women about it too. And I'm just like, you know what? I can't do that. I gotta focus. So I think it's already slowly start happening because even in my mind, I'm like, by at least August 1st, I'm gonna really like take it serious. Because even with that, that will come up in August. It would be 3 months of me being a pot free. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what's gonna lead into it. Because like they say, change your life and see what happens in 6 months. And that is like the last part of something I need to change in my life. But I fucking love women too much. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. I love women too much. Occupy your mind with something else to keep that monster caged. Works for some really well. I'm gonna try it. I'm definitely gonna try it. It's been something that I've already like. Even when I talk to my boys, I'd be and I'm already saying the trigger. I'm like, I'm retired, dog. Like, I'm retired. Like, I'm retired. I'm retiring from this. You know what I mean? I'm so good on these things right now. It's not benefiting me in any way. You know what I'm saying? It's actually, it's one of the things that's made me like not record as much because I ain't even been recording as much. This like this and like I think 10 days ago has been like when I recorded the most. And it's taking me off my game a little bit. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I gotta dial it back in. Yes, big facts. I gotta fucking pass this test. I gotta definitely pass this test. Cause I'm almost damn near ready to do it. Cause I'm sick of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm sick of it. But then that means there's gonna be a lot of cold shoulders. Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be a lot of like, I'm not gonna be fucking with nobody, and it's gonna be a road that's gonna be fucking crazy. Cause I haven't done something like that since I was probably almost 10 years. It's been something I haven't done in 10 years, and that was when I was in my fucking mid to late 20s. You know what I'm saying? That was a mid to late 20s type of move. And once again, it got me into the situation that I was in for 7 years. So I guess there's some correlations. There's some correlations there. And like I was saying earlier, I gotta pay attention to the signs, right? I gotta pay attention to the signs. I gotta pay attention to the signs is a must. I've been in too many life experiences in this situation for way too long to not peep the signs. I gotta peep the signs. I gotta peep the signs. But yo, Stace, this has been real. We're at the 3 hour and 13 mark. I think I've been ranting about this for like a good 45. It's about to be 1 o'clock in 3 minutes over where I'm at. You know, hopefully you catch me tomorrow. It'll be early tomorrow. You know what I mean? Because I want to say I gotta be somewhere at a certain time. I want to go to this other place and at least because I want to go to the range. I want to get at least like hour, an hour and a half of shooting at the range. Like I want to get back into that. I want to get back into that for sure. So I gotta do that. I gotta do the gym, and then I gotta prepare for this damn show. I gotta prepare for the show. So excuse me. So until next time, I'll be putting up the thumbnail for that. It'll probably be the similar thumbnail, but we'll just change it to token. You know what I mean? I like that. Be the change you want to see. See, I like those words of encouragement and those words of where we're leaving off because that's exactly what it has to be. I have to really want to see it. I have to be serious and committed to it. I have to. I have to be serious and committed to that type of thing because if not, I will have the same cycle rinsing and repeating itself every single time. And I said I was retired, right? And then I pursued delay at the gas station. Literally, like the next day, I was like, I'm gonna get it because I knew I could get it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I looked at it. I was like, I know I can get it. So I was like, let me do it. But then I didn't want to like go through what I have to go through to get it. I think that's really what it was too. I'm like, I'm not. So it's like I got an ego a little bit. So it's like I'm not about to like bring myself down for something that like I know I can get if I play a certain game. I didn't want to do that. I did not want to do that. So yeah, I enjoy this. These rants come often. I will say that these rants, especially the last couple of times I've been live, I rant off a little bit. I go off the railings and do a nice little rant. But Stacy, you have a good night. Hopefully, I will see you tomorrow and see you at many more lives that I do because I'm getting back into the flow of things. I'm getting my feet wet. I'm getting used to being in front of the camera again, talking in front of the camera, multitasking. Because what's crazy is like between looking at one screen, looking at a chat screen, getting my thoughts together, and listening to music at the same time. It takes you a whole session like this to get fucking used to that shit. It takes you a whole session to get used to that shit, especially when you haven't done it consistently. Like it's crazy. It is so crazy. Absolutely, absolutely. It's all about up here. It is all about the mindset and where you set yourself up at it up here. That is for certain. I think I've lined myself up all right. I think I have. I think I have. The gym is my focus. My health is my focus. Eating my fruits is my focus. And I want to get back to enjoying this music as a big part of my focus too. Because even when I'm 2 years into this, we're in chapter 3 now. You know what I mean? So we're approaching year 3 around this time next year, and I want a lot to come out of it this year. You know what I'm saying? I want a lot to come out of year 3. I want to really grow the channel in year 3. I still have a lot of content that I still can push out there. You know what I mean? Because I go in overdrive. Like these sessions here, it's normally not just an album, it's all like a whole bunch of music and shit too. So like I really put a lot onto myself and I still work like every day. So it's a lot. And I'm a one man band. You know what I mean? I'm a one man band. I push all my stuff. I get active on social media and shit. So it's just a lot that I put on myself where it's like it can get draining. And I think I hit that draining wall while still being active at the same time. So and I appreciate you, Stace. I appreciate you, spending time on the couch, hearing me rant, hearing me chat, hearing me talk. I appreciate the other like 5 people that are there with you who's been left over. And we call it lurking and smirking because that's what my merch is as well too. So I appreciate all y'all that's out there lurking and smirking, hearing me rant off and get off real quick and watch this conversation me and Stace are having because we're giving each other game right now too. You know what I'm saying? We're giving each other game, and that's kind of what I want to bring to it, just having those real life conversations and stuff. No fluff. It's no fluff over here. It's all real life. I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect out here. I'll be going through some shit. I'll be putting myself into some shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of things that are going like that, but it's always good to talk about it, because I think people can relate to these things as well too, and that's really where we at. So, Stace, it's been real. This your man Beto signing off. Don't forget to hype the video, like the video, subscribe for the vibes, not validation out here. Yeah, yes, you've read me correctly, Stace. You've read me correct. That is me, especially these days. You know what I mean? Especially without certain distractions and certain things that I used to do back in my heyday. You know, I can obviously stop things, but certain things definitely hold you back. So, yeah, that's really where we're at with this one. But I appreciate you for sure. It's time for me to wrap this up, and we'll be back again. Holla at me tomorrow. I will put the thumbnail out. Put people on to the couch, man. Put people on. Uncle Beto is always here. We're always here to chat. But you have a good night. I'm out of here. Peace.